All right.
What?
We're here.
Lose it.
We're here. We're live now.
I don't see it.
It's a slight delay.
Now I
I see it.
There you go. Well,
Okay.
There we are.
damn. Jimmy,
All right.
you're on the screen,
Welcome,
man. This is your thing.
crawlers and curious humans. Congratulations to my 6 crawlers that I have here on camera. You survived 21 chapters of catastrophic infrastructure collapse, existential humiliation, and light to moderate dismemberment. Right? Statistically speaking, this puts you ahead of 87% of the population, or the former population, and you should feel proud. You will not, though. Tonight's challenges will include demonstrating actual comprehension of dungeon mechanics, identifying character growth in a talking cat, and admitting which moment made you realize this was not a whimsical adventure. Okay. Failure to provide specific textual evidence will result in public embarrassment, suspension of snack privileges, and being labeled a surface dweller in the chat.
It's rough, man.
That is.
For those new to Dungeon Crawler Carl, we're discussing Book 1 up to and through Chapter 21. Okay, so Carl is a man, mostly shoeless, unexpectedly dropped into a massive dungeon. Donut is his cat, unexpectedly sentient, far more competent than Carl, and the system hands out, the AI system that's going to kind of narrate part of the book, hands out achievements like, congratulations, you didn't immediately die. It's sometimes helpful, sometimes absurd. It's always judging you. Okay. This isn't really just a story. It's like a darkly funny, ridiculously chaotic, brutally honest about survival and bad decisions like these 6 here. One of these books. Grab your metaphorical loot, your hot takes, and maybe a snack. Welcome to the crawl. Let this session begin.
We live.
Jimmy, question.
Kind of objection on Donut. First off, her full name is Princess Donut, the Queen Anne Shonk, GCBRWNW.
Nailed it, boss. Nailed that shit.
New achievement! Cat expert. You're
Yes.
gonna get the catnip loot box.
Ooh, what's in it?
Let's see, the catnip loot. That would be you get a bonus point. You get extra 100 XP for making a donut reference.
Fuck yeah.
Here you go.
Nailed it, boss.
All right.
Already ahead of the
Let's
game.
see.
I'm already behind.
gonna lose the crawl
Speaking of
based off of that
points
alone.
and XP, I have our first mini game that we're going to get into.
Oh, shit.
Wait. Are you tracking XP? or we need to track that?
I am going to track it as best as I can, but
It's-
I have ADD, so I probably won't do a really good job. And you know what? Really, maybe the chat also needs to help out, right? And maybe they need to earn points in XP. So let's see what they can do too.
Okay.
First mini game, and this is first to answer. Okay, so just shout it out if you know it. And first one wins. We'll see how this goes. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go around.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a first mini game pop quiz.
Oh, shit.
What is the name of the first dungeon level players enter?
Oh, fuck.
Level
The
1.
first level of the dungeon.
It's not level 1.
Level 1.
Yeah, Lindsay, you got it. The first floor, level 1.
Oh, trick question.
All right,
Woo! I
100
thought that was gonna be a
points.
trick question.
Yeah.
100 points. They start off easy and they'll get harder.
I'm gonna start tracking this.
Which
because-
military branch did Carl serve in?
Coast
Coast Guard.
Coast Guard.
I think boss was first.
100 points for Boz. That's 200
Alright.
for you.
Might I suggest that we do buzz in and we can all have our own individual buzzers? Yeah. Yeah. Because I think we're all gonna yell in and not know who's first. I just need to be called on like a good
I mean, I
friend.
clearly
Boz
heard
was pretty
Boz be
clearly first for that.
Yeah, I think it was. I like the chaos of just screaming it out, though.
I guess like just out and
Yeah, I have a sound too. I already have one, so
What
I'm
is it?
ready. But it's fine. I'm not gonna show you unless we're
All
voting
right,
on
moving
that.
on. What type of creature is the first enemy Carl fights in the dungeon?
Goblin.
Tom, 100 points.
Yes.
Yeah, you bastard. Oh.
Boz already took the next question, which was Donut's name. And then let's see.
He gets points for
what's
that, right?
Donut's full title, though.
Yes.
I said the full thing. That was the
He did.
VC, the BWX,
You see Grand Champion?
BWR,
Queen it.
NW.
Did you put the chonk?
Queen on Chonk. All right. What does the dungeon system frequently reward for ridiculous or embarrassing situations?
Loot boxes?
Loot boxes.
Achievements?
Damn it. That's right. That's right.
Or it could be
What'd
achievements.
you say?
Achievement?
What'd you say, Boz? Achievements? That's correct.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
it right.
I was
Yeah.
like, well, I said achievement. That's right.
All right. Let's see. What gives Donut access to the goblin base?
Oh, her
It's a
charisma.
tattoo.
Oh.
Boom. Kimberly, you got it.
I really need to pay better attention.
It's her charisma.
Oh, right.
Right.
Okay. Yeah,
What
maybe.
did Carl trade the goblins for transportation?
Meth.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It was meth.
Yeah.
What specifically? Do you remember?
Dungeon
Well,
made
I'm
meth.
Meth bags.
I thought it was just llama meth, right?
Did it just say math?
What
Yeah.
does it say, Tom?
It was
No, it was
two
called something else.
dungeon made meth
Yeah, I
bags.
just said that. It's dungeon quality made meth.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He did
Yeah.
say that.
Because it's the
Right,
good
Buzz
stuff.
said meth first. If we're just going by
he did
who
say
buzzed
meth,
in with
yeah.
their mouth.
All right.
Oh my
Was it
gosh.
little baggies?
It was. Well, I mean, like
Or-
you got
or
two
were
of
they
them high.
specifically called something?
Yeah.
That's all right.
I
No,
thought
moving
it
on.
had a
Moving on.
specific name.
Who was the first boss?
That was the hoarder.
Got it.
Okay, Boz.
What was written on the hoarder's pants?
Juicy.
Oh, wait.
Close.
Oh, Victoria's Secret.
Was
BB.
it pink?
Close, sir.
What was it?
Wasn't just pink, was it?
That's right. That was just
Oh God,
It was
I
Victoria's
lived that
Secret
life.
brand.
I know.
Pink.
I had those stupid pants.
Mhm.
Okay, maybe I should have re-listened to this
I know.
in preparation for
too long.
today.
Just
I'm
rack it in those
confused.
points, man. What do you got? 400 now? 500?
I'm at 500.
Boz has like
Yeah,
way.
Boz has got
He's
some.
killing
got
it.
a lot. This
He's
is all
killing it.
Boz right here.
I'm on the board.
Oh,
That's all that
nice.
matters.
He knew this was going to be a test. He knew this was
Kylie,
going to
have
be a
you gone
test.
for it too?
No, I'm not fast
Okay.
enough.
Neither am
All
I.
right. That's why we need buzzers because Kylie needs an ability to give herself a buzz.
Well, okay. I mean, I do.
She's
have
already
an
got that ability.
Okay, all right. Are you guys ready? Ready?
Ready.
Who was the first living human Carl met in the dungeon?
Frank.
Oh, fuck.
That's it.
That's,
Oh,
yep,
yeah, damn.
nice.
Frank Q.
Frank Hugh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. And
Motherfucker.
here's a really hard one. This is the hardest one. What is Carl's crawler number?
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's
I know he's
4,000
first
something.
5,000,
It's
yeah.
4,000 something because I was interested and I went back. It's like 4,122.
That's it.
Yes, that might be the hardest question.
That-
Suck it, bitches.
Yeah, that's
I
tough.
remember his
That's-
was first 5,000. I remember that.
Damn.
Wow.
That was.
I-
I got 0 points.
I wanted to know. I think there was a difference between his and Donuts, and I literally when that part came up, I rewound it so I could hear it because like they talk about bigger numbers of crawlers. That's not a spoiler, right? Can I say that there's like crawler number
No, we
millions?
see the number, don't we?
sometimes.
We
Yeah, that's
see the
fine.
number when they go in the safe room, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
roughly, what's that first number that Carl first sees? How many crawlers are in the dungeon?
Oh, yeah.
What was the starting
10
number?
million,
I think it was
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Was it
around
10?
roughly 10
No, it was
million.
13
Yeah.
million.
Oh, then
Was
it
it
dropped.
13?
Yeah,
And
after the
then it
first
dropped
round, then
to
it dropped to
10
10
hours
million.
to
That's
10
right.
million.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
do
yeah.
I get points for that?
Yes.
You know what? Yep, you get extra points for that. That wasn't on there. Added them.
Did it.
All right, perfect.
Anyways, I think Donuts is like 4,072 or 77 because there was like a jump between the two, and I was surprised about it.
Well, yeah, there's also a jump between Frank and Maggie where it was like a couple of numbers.
Yeah, I mean that's just maybe how many people were going in all at one time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I was
Good job,
surprised.
guys. Well, that concludes our first mini game. All right.
Yay! Okay.
I didn't need to win.
I
just
might be
feel good
off
about
by
that last
100,
one.
but I have 300. Boz has 1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
correct.
5, 600. Kimberly has 200. Kylie has a beautiful 0, and Tom's got 200.
Yes, that's correct.
But I
Tracking.
will say one of Boz's 100 was from his first fact about Donut.
That's
Still
true.
counts.
Yes. Still counts.
I do math.
You mask.
All right. So let's start off with a floor check real quick, guys. I just want you guys to all kind of answer one question to start off with. We'll start off with Kylie. What class would you be considering going into the dungeon?
Wow.
You know, you don't get to pick one yet, right? But like,
Right.
what are you thinking about when you're like, oh, this is a D&D game?
Yeah.
What am I
I
looking for?
I would definitely want to be some kind of magic user.
Okay.
Since I don't really know the classes that are offered. Are they the basic like D&D classes?
It gets a bit more creative later on. You'll find
Yeah.
out. But what do you? I mean, like, but you don't know. He doesn't know either. Carl doesn't know
Mhm.
Right.
how expansive it gets right now.
Yeah, but there are like standard classes, just like your D&D archetypes, but then they get wild with like subclasses
Yeah.
and stuff like that later on.
Yeah.
So
Well,
That's
I
right.
know what class I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to be any kind of melee class like Carl. Like I wouldn't want to have to punch things or
Yeah.
squash things or go up to things.
Mhm.
So I know that.
Or go up to
Like a
things.
range,
oh god,
either like a range,
Okay.
like go up. To
I don't want to
things,
interact with things. I don't want to.
Yeah, maybe I'm a recluse. So maybe like a ranged weapon or a magic user with like ranged spells, probably.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know specifics, but yeah.
I agree. Most
Okay,
of the
okay.
monsters look and feel really icky,
Yeah.
dirty, and
Mhm.
slimy.
I can't believe we
And the way he describes how they explode like a water balloon,
Yes.
Yeah.
it's like,
Mm.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
nasty. His feet got to be disgusting, right?
Yeah.
But Linders,
so we'd
what
be more
would
like
you
Princess
pick?
Donut.
Mhm.
Linders, what would you pick?
Oh, for a class? Whew,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Knowing
tough.
nothing going in, you just know that hey, this is kind of D&D adjacent.
I'm with Kylie on the ranged. So I think that I'd want to be a magic user.
Mhm.
But I also really like the stealth element. So
Hmm.
I don't know. That's tough. I've had a lot of fun
Yeah.
playing a rogue in the past. And I would definitely be a chaotic player. So maybe, I don't know, between one of the two. Or, you know, can you multi-class?
Good question.
Yeah.
I've
No,
heard
just one to start off with,
No.
because Mordecai told you that you will get a class, but not until level 3,
Yeah.
floor 3.
Okay, I'll
Right.
start with rogue, not knowing if we can multi-class.
Ooh. So you are going to get up close then.
No, it'll be a ranged rogue.
Okay, fair.
I've played one.
I was gonna say,
Rogue
if
Dagger.
anything, I think Lindsay would go Zana. Like that feels 100%.
Yeah,
I
but-
think that you would go your original D&D character.
Which
Oh,
she
yeah.
has
the
magical
trick-
capabilities.
True,
Well, she was
true.
an arcane trickster, and she
Yeah.
is, I must say, the current reigning champion of Nat 10s. So
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
is that character? So
let's
that's why
not
she would go
forget.
into there.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
won the
But-
battle royale?
but-
It was Sana Mystique.
That's right.
But
that
also-
sneaky little
That's right.
bitch.
Lindsay, you can't throw fireballs, is that though?
You can do fire bolts.
Is it the
That's
same though?
cantrip.
Is it really the same?
You know
We
what?
can
That's
say
what
that
I'm
at higher
saying.
levels.
I'm risking the fact that I'm hoping there's a multi-class option.
Okay, fair.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Boz, what would you think?
Oh man, I mean, I'm with you guys on saying that try to be like a melee class, especially when we learn that you're actually just punching these things and you're breaking your knuckles. That sounds painful.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely want to do something
Yeah.
that's either ranged or maybe even just like charisma based.
Ooh. Mhm.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Yeah, it's like donut, right?
Yeah, if I can like try to calm the creatures and like
Yeah.
try to get some allies, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Charming
All
abilities.
right. Kimberly, how about you? What would you pick?
Okay. Well, okay, so I'm gonna be so annoying about this, Jimmy, because like I think that there's like kind of something that it's like a matter of like what I think like is gonna be like what would be good for the dungeon and what would be offered to me. Like I think about like how loot boxes give you kind of like where like they help your edge, right? And so like it's hard to think because I think about character creation so psychotically that I'm thinking about it like that, which is like, okay, what would the dungeon give me to start? And so what are the things that I'm good at? Well, gardening kind of, cooking kind of. I'm kind of good at a lot of things. I think that like I have a lot of skills and they'd all be threes, is what I think. I think they'd just be all, basic 3 average with room to grow. what I want to be, and I'll just say this, I think that I would be some sort of like bard, just in the jack of all trades aspect of it.
Yeah.
Where it's like I
She's
know
going charisma as well.
Would you pick an
don't-
instrument or would you sing? Or do
Oh, I
poetry?
don't no, because like if it's like I don't like I have no talent like that, but like I've got charismatic leader skills, sure. But I think it's bard just because I know a little bit of everything because I've kind of like done a little bit of like all walks of life,
Mhm.
more so. Like in the same vein that like he's got like his engineering boost skills because of his Coast Guard work kind of thing. So and I think that could lend a druid because I'm very earth-based. Like I do a lot of planting and a lot of cooking. I like to feed people. So I think that like realistically it's probably cleric that Kimberly would go.
There you go.
Because it's charisma and it's a bit of wisdom.
Mhm.
What I want to do though, if you asked me if I got to play this game as the character that I want to be, it is going to be my high armor classed blade singing wizard who can do melee and spell casting and get in
Cool.
the mix and fuck people up. Like
Yeah.
that would be the most fun for me, and that's what I want to do. But I
Mhm.
think realistically, in my real life, I care about people a lot and I try to take care and like nurture, and I think that's probably where I would end up. It was a long-winded answer, but I got there, I think.
I like
So,
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
Tom, what would you select?
I I reckon being like a summoner type class would be the best.
Ooh.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Yeah, because that way you're doing magic, and it's still like physical stuff, but you don't have to do it, right? And I think being able to go through it, like if you end up by yourself, you'll have your own little mini army to go through it with you. So I think you'd have a lot of good options.
That's kind of nice. That's
Yeah.
kind of nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Tom's
Man, I
already
thought if
gaming.
anybody would've
He's
picked
already
melee, it
gaming
would've
the
been Tom.
dungeon.
Yep.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
Also-
I thought what would be cool. I don't know about if this is a class because I'm not super familiar with everything. Was it like necromancy a class? Because I would do that.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's kind of
I
what I
would
was
just
going
raise all the dead people.
Necromancer.
Crawl or dead, raise them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
There's
the
so
same-
many ways
kinda
you
same
can go
vein.
that route.
Yeah.
Raise my
Summon.
army. Yeah.
You have to answer the core though, like the core of it. Like you get necromancy, but you can get necromancy through being a wizard. You can get necromancy
Oh,
through
well,
being
then
a
in that case, I
sorcerer,
want to
or
punch things.
but like
Ooh.
also
Or chew on
bard
things.
and
I want to use my tongue.
hun.
I don't think that's a class.
So
Jimmy.
your race would be something lizard. The AI would be very turned on by
Right?
that.
Oh yeah, the AI
Yeah.
would love you.
Yeah.
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 You're his tongue guy.
And honestly,
Oh,
you
yeah.
would probably play right into the AI's hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lick every mob that you can, you know?
Oh, he's
Yeah.
giving you like the juiciest mobs to fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Exactly.
the amount of-
Choking them out with my tongue.
the amount of-
until they
Oh,
Maybe like
explode.
the tastiest, so you just like flop them up. I don't know.
Yikes.
Slop him up. Imagine the loot boxes you'd get out of that. Just like tongue killing everything. He'd love it.
Oh, it
Yep.
would be like wet mouth, like a legendary wet mouth box.
Oh god.
I don't know why wet
You get
mouth
a nice
sounds so
toothbrush though to
bad.
keep your mouth and tongue clean.
Oh, I bet,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's terrible.
Oh my gosh. All right. So real quick vote here. Who is the MVP of Dungeon Crawler Carl right now? Is it Donut? Is it Carl? Who do you guys think?
It's-
Who's the
I mean, Donut's
Definitely
stats
Donut.
already blow away Carl's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of raw power.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
right now Carl is doing a lot. He's doing
all the
everything.
work.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
she's the princess,
Right.
Yeah.
It's true.
He's just
and he's the
I-
bodyguard.
he's just a bodyguard. Yeah, that's his job.
I think it's
That's his
I think
job.
it's Carl. I think it's Carl too, and I think it's Carl because he is the one who acts as like the moral compass, like the true north. Like with Donut just coming online, like with Donut just becoming sentient, and like it's very much like a whole, like first of all it's like a new world. She's sentient, and then it's a dungeon new world for the both of them. And so I just think that it's Carl because like he also like he's taking on the role of daddy.
Yeah.
and like
He is
you know what I
daddy.
mean? Like he's kind of like he's guiding her, and like also like the sweetness of like when he realizes that he'd only be the thing holding her back, right? Like for him to be like, hey, like this is better for you too, and she's like, I don't want to be alone, and he's like, this is it, this is
Mhm.
you know, like this is my family then,
Mhm.
like, and I don't know. So I think it's MVP's Carl
Yeah.
because he's got two
think, like,
jobs.
Okay.
Learning the game.
Something-
He's learning the game. Donut's just like
Yeah.
doing whatever, you know, like he's actually
Well,
learning it.
So there's one thing I want you guys to consider, okay, and then I want a final vote on this. Is Carl's kind of the narrator, right, of the book, and so keep in mind, you know, if what would it sound like if Donut was narrating the book instead? And is Carl a reliable narrator, or is he doing it in just his own perspective of everything of the events?
I feel like
His
Donuts would
telling
be.
of the story.
I feel like
not
Donuts.
telling the
I feel
story.
like Donut's narration would be super biased towards how good she is. So
For some reason, I just trust Carl.
Yeah.
Honestly, like if
She's
they
like, "And I
pass,
ordered
like if they
Carl
crossed
to
across
do
a
that."
Parker Spaniel's path, like there's
Yeah.
no way she would be nice to
yeah,
that.
it's like it was really my idea, you know, like. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, here's an alternative thought. What about Lucia Marr? She's got her 2 dogs, her 2 Doberman. She's out there getting.
I
getting
want to hear
featured.
that point
She
of that
is.
story.
She is featured on the recap.
Mhm.
At, like the first.
Yeah,
top of the
she
recap
is
in
like
both
the
the
very
seasons.
because we've
Mhm.
gotten through 2 recaps and she's
Yep.
been mentioned on both, and
Yeah.
she's got
Yep.
2 Doberman just traveling by herself.
Yep.
Mhm.
She's
a
also got
13-year-old
pets.
girl. Like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say like I at that point when I first heard about
Let's be
Lucia
back in a
Marr, I
second.
wanted to hear about her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's super interesting straight from the gate.
Yeah,
Do I
you
think
just
that
keep hearing
Carl's
her name over and over again
yeah.
in
Um,
chapters 1 through 21.
Hmm.
You do. Yeah. I want to go back to the question because I think it's an interesting one. If we had to think about this like through anybody else's point of view, like, do we think so? I think what's interesting about this is that like I think that he like the way that he explains game mechanics and the way he explains like how he's come across his knowledge. I don't know, he explains it in a very it feels like a very like mechanical way, and like maybe because I'm somebody who explains everything in a very emotional way, that's like maybe if it's not that mechanical, that's why it feels mechanical for me. But like I think that like even when like he talks about his ex-girlfriend like and like his more emotional stuff, he still doesn't talk about it like with like a ton of like judgment. He states what is factual about the fact that he like, you know, like he just broke up with her. You know what I mean? Like even the matter of breaking up with her that he described in the book was very much like I saw a picture, I don't want mess, I called her up and we broke up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there wasn't like we fought on the phone for hours. We like, you know, there was, you know what I mean? Like there's no like description of tears or emotionality to it. It was just this and this and this. And so like, I guess as I'm reading a book, trying to earn, if you're trying to earn me, the audience judgment, especially like when you're speaking about women too, like I appreciate that it's just facts or, and then later on through a game master's perspective, the way that you're describing the dungeon, the leveling up, like all of that, like it makes sense through, I guess, like just a gamer perspective too. And he's not doing it to flash or to dramatics. He's just explaining it, which makes me feel like, yes, I can trust him right now because it feels as like not like it's hard. I don't want to say unbiased, but it just feels like it. Yes, it's through his point of view, but he's trying to keep his point of view as very like black and white right now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Stating facts. I don't know. That's my. I guess I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk a lot. I have a lot of thoughts about this. If you want to talk about my feelings on this, I can go on. But like anything else?
Agreed.
My headphones just disconnected.
Oh,
Okay, so what was I going to ask next? Oh, hey, so hands up for Donut as the MVP. 1.
I'm catalyzed.
Hands up for Carl as the MVP. And 3. Okay, chat. I want to see Donut or Carl votes. Put it in. Put it in the chat.
Donut.
Carl.
I mean, I'm happy with either win. So
I'm gonna drop a bomb and walk away for a minute, but I'm gonna leave you guys with something to discuss. What was the most unhinged moment so far in the first 21 chapters?
That's easy.
Boz, I think you have one lined up that you were talking about on Discord. You want to tell us how messed up that scene was?
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about the hoarder battle. That one was ridiculous because when you're thinking about, I mean, all the monsters we've encountered so far, we saw the goblins, we saw the roaches, and then we encounter an actual person who's, I mean, she's giant,
hmm
but she's human. She's speaking Spanish. She's
Mhm.
wearing clothes that look like they come from our worlds. And when you actually translate her dialogue, she's like apologizing for stuff. She thinks she's in hell, pretty much.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
So
I knew it was
sad.
fucked up, but that yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, this poor woman just thinks that she's gone to hell and this is hell and this is. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
But it is, right?
mean,
it is
it
for
is,
her.
it
is, yeah.
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 I mean, it's pretty fitting description for the fucking dungeon. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it gets
Yeah.
it gets worse from there. The one I was going to bring up is them blowing up the goblin camp and the babies.
Oh, the babies. Oh,
yeah. Like,
And
I
then-
thought
I
it
was
was
like, yeah, there was a bunch of babies
Yeah.
in there.
And then
Right.
the AI is just like further teases him. He's just like, "Oh, it's okay. Those babies just got teleported away, and they're gonna meet up with their family later." He's like, "No, they're fucking not. They're dead. You baby killer!" Like,
dead. You killed the baby.
it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was pretty wild, but also pretty smart. I mean, the way they built that bomb was pretty legit.
That's true.
Yeah.
That felt like, for me, the very first very like D&D thing that you do in a game,
Yeah.
right? Where it's like they spent all of that time like gathering all the supplies, putting all the barrels on. Like, I was like, this is D&D that
Uh-huh.
me and my dumb friends fuck around with. Like,
That's true.
you guys
Yeah.
are gonna give us a bunch of barrels of dynamite. Well, guess what? We're gonna make it so extravagant. We're gonna spend 2 hours talking about it just to roll 5 dice, and we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, it's like the role play that they used to get in there, the
Mhm.
conversation that they had with the goblins, like making this connection with them,
Goblin
Yeah.
and then like giving them something that they want. They all scatter, and then they're just like, "Let's kill everybody else," because why the heck not?
Yeah.
And you just like build up like all of this like charisma and like relationship just to be like, well, fuck it.
Yeah, I
They're all
know
gonna die.
that hurt. That
Go
hurt.
through all the trouble of naming characters and yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Also,
Speaking
like
of-
above table, like those conversations, right? Well, like we're supposed to clear the dungeon, so like
Yeah.
we should kill the boss, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like it just
just
being like that, just like that simple, and it's just like that absurd. And
Mhm.
Just
yeah.
like Donut's MO, right? Like she's just like, kill
Exactly.
them all.
Well, she
Yeah.
wanted another box, and so she would like
Yeah.
like to equate it. She just is like a little murder hobo in this moment.
Yeah.
I gotta
I
do
don't
that
understand that
XP.
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's what you got to do. You need the XP. You need the boxes. Like,
Mhm.
it's right. Like, what do you got to do it.
Yeah.
My most absurd thing is obviously going to be the fact that the AI loves him so much, and to have to go back and listen to him describe how like when the AI was like it
Is that in
sounded
chapters
like
1
a
through
man masturbating
my
as
God,
he
it was.
described.
Oh, yeah.
And like to like and like this is what is great about the audiobook is that like the voice actor leans so hard in.
He does.
Mhm.
So hard.
And it's just like, oh, okay, that like it's slightly uncomfortable, but like I can really go. It's just absurd enough. I don't know. I described it to somebody as like there's like this absurdity to the book that feels like almost like Borderlands the video game.
Yeah.
And so like yeah, this just felt like that like kind of like absurd moment for me.
Mhm.
hmm
I mean, like, yeah, all the other things too. I feel like Lindsay pointed out to me because I missed it twice, by the way,
What?
that Princess Donut named the goblins Rory and Lorelai.
Yep. Like the Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
Yes, Lindsay
Oh,
goes, I
what?
can't believe that he named them Rory and Lorelai. I was like, light bulb.
Yeah.
I heard it, and I just
Yeah.
like not put it together at all, and I was like, oh my god, that is
Well, yeah, the
so.
earlier goblins were the A team.
Yeah, I know. I am like.
Her naming conventions are hilarious.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. I'm gonna go Matt Dinniman on that because like I don't know. I feel like that like a Rory and Laura like yeah like there's like a level of like pop culture where people know like Rory and Lorelai,
Yeah.
but like I feel like in the TTRPG space or the lit RPG space where maybe you're gonna attract more of like a male audience first
Mhm.
to like throw such a deep cut in there. Like I don't think that there's like a ton of men, and maybe I'm wrong, and I'm sorry to men who love the Gilmore Girls, but it feels like a deep cut. Like I just like I don't know.
Yeah, I could say I didn't pick up on it. I can tell you that.
Well, I never watched the show, but I know who those characters are.
Ah,
That's fair.
Yeah.
There is a level of pop culture knowledge about them, but like also it's I guess they're ageless. People still love the Gilmore Girls. So yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Kimberly and I listened to that book for 30 seconds together.
Yep.
And that's
She
what
changed
came
my
up.
life.
Oh my god, yeah,
love it.
that in the audiobook did make me uncomfortable, but that means he did a good job. Because I was like,
Yeah.
I want to fast forward through this, honestly.
Yeah.
No, it
uh,
definitely gave you like the cringe feeling that probably Carl's feeling.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
He's getting
It
straight into
makes
his
you
head.
wonder if the AI also expresses like other stuff or anything else anyone can do that's like remotely.
I
kinky.
thought the same
Oh,
thing. You're
yeah.
like, what else is he kind of kinky
Yeah.
about?
Mhm.
Does he just have all the kinks and just like whenever someone does something, it's like, okay, I'm gonna do just stick with this kink with you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your
Mhm.
sexual preference?
Oh, you like whips? Oh,
Yeah. You get a whip weapon.
Okay,
Uh,
but I would do it. Okay, I would go through the dungeon barefoot just to make loot boxes. Like I'm not kidding
Yeah,
you.
like,
Like
I
that,
feel like-
yeah.
like that. And also when when Carl gets the toe ring, and like Donut's the one to have to be kind of like, if it keeps us on our on the AI's good side, you
Yeah.
have to get comfortable being a whore.
Yeah.
Like I love that so much from a female perspective, to like have to tell the male narrator from like a like a pussy on his shoulder is telling him, you got to be comfortable being the whore because it keeps us safe.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because in any apocalyptic thing, of course, like the first like look to like, you know what I mean? Like there's like so many story tropes where like women have had to like live that role.
mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I like the juxtaposition. Like I think
Yeah.
I thought it was very clever and really funny.
Yeah.
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 That is good.
Yeah. And then it's like his weapon, his feet are his weapon. It's like
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they just get more
And it's also
powerful.
just like the joke of every moment
yeah.
is the feet joke. And
Mhm.
so like good.
The feet joke.
Yeah.
The feet joke. Yeah.
Yeah. Did Carly, did you have one? Sorry, did you say something as well?
I mean, I agree with all of these. If I try and pick one that wasn't talked about, I mean, I would say an unhinged moment was literally the first fight. The fact that he just ran up to those goblins from behind and just like threw them off the thing and
Mhm.
just smashed them, like
Mhm.
not knowing what was gonna happen, having no idea, just entering the dungeon. This is their first people. Like he just
Yeah.
went for it,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which that's pretty unhinged.
Yeah.
But I mean, and then the fact that it
Mhm.
blew up and he had to make it inside the safe room before, like,
Mhm.
I don't know. That was a lot. Also, I love the fact that they had a motor chopper made.
Oh,
like a
yeah.
chopper motor.
Yeah, had the
Yeah.
motorbike made. Yeah.
Brilliant fucking idea, but then also then they murdered everybody. So it's like,
Yeah. So, but like call back to that moment, right? That Lindsay even went out. Like I was like, my absurd, like that moment, right, where like that felt really D&D to me. And then Lindsay's like, wow, you used your charisma to get in there. But like
Yeah.
not only that, they built you something. Like
yeah, you
how
got
many
them to build you
tables have you
something.
been at where you've been like, hey,
Mhm.
hi, nice to meet you. Please, thank you. Boom, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they're just like, I've used you as much as I can.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I have to kill you now.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as these other ones, but the one other thing is when they run into Frank.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, I had like a alternative thought to like Unhinged, and
Mm.
I feel like Princess Donut in the first few chapters, just like taking the crown, taking the tree,
Yeah.
like she wasn't even sentient at that point, and she just eats the tree. But like it kind of lends to the fact that she was very aware of like what was going on,
Yeah.
and she like chose to do all these things.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And she put on the crown that's gonna like cause her huge trouble in level 9,
Mhm.
and
Yes.
Yeah.
just like
And
to
like,
the point where Mordecai is like, "Hey, you don't have to stay with her."
yeah.
Yeah.
Read the
I also think that that's
descriptions.
like
Wow.
something you would do, Lindsay. You would see cool object, put cool object on, deal with consequences later.
So Lindsay's Princess
100,
Donut.
and so would Jimmy.
But I was gonna say that's better than me because I would touch the object first to begin with already. I would be like,
Yeah.
tiny touch.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
He'd see a crown, put it on, and be like, "I'm a pretty princess,"
Yeah, and then he's fucking cursed. Yeah.
and then it's
That's right.
cursed.
Yep.
I mean, she's also a cat, and cats are very impulsive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
And
Yeah,
initially
yeah.
Love
Those
them.
are like the unhinged moments, like in the beginning, that I really, I was like, "You get it, girl." Like, like she's up there just like batting off like his mom's
Oh,
ashes.
the ashes, yeah.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
and then when he comes back
Yeah.
after that, he's like, "Your cat pooped in the ashes."
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
So-
And you know she's doing this shit on purpose.
well, she's probably just thinks
Yep.
it's litter, right?
Cat.
So she's just like,
Yeah.
so fucked.
All right,
Alright.
gang.
He kept his
Thanks
mother's
for
ashes
covering
for
down for me.
how long?
Sorry.
That's all right, Jimmy. Yeah, all good, Ben.
You're good.
Yeah, thanks for covering down for me while I was away. Are you guys ready for another mini game?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Okay. Hey, Tom, can you cue up
Yeah, of course
the
I-
special one?
Of course I
Oh my
can.
God.
Hold on, I
All
gotta
right, I
find.
want you guys to type in chat because I want Tom to hear his favorite clickety clackety sounds in
Okay.
chat. Who you think this NPC is?
Just give me a
Who's
second.
that
I
NPC?
just gotta move some stuff around. Give me a second.
Okay, so
Otherwise
Tom
it-
doesn't get to play.
No, because I know who it is.
No, because he really already knows.
Good.
Sucks to suck, Tom.
Less
So
people
it's
to beat.
for you guys and for the chat.
Okay,
To
hold
like
on.
arrange.
Well,
the
they're on a
situation.
delay, so suck that chat.
We're typing into the Twitch chat.
Yeah, yeah.
well,
Put it.
the dungeon people, the crawlers get a head start
Okay.
against the surface dwellers.
I think
you
that's
know?
a good
So-
spot. I had to like fit it in between Jimmy and Boz because it was gonna go where Boz was before, but
I don't know how to smell it.
Are you just saying? Hold on, I didn't hear it at all.
Where did Chi Chi?
Who's that NPC?
Oh, okay, it's popping up down there. All right.
Oh, it's in the. Okay, so hold on. It's just an outline. It's not sounds. It's just art.
yeah, it's just
No,
like,
it's like who's that
Pokemon.
Pokemon?
yeah.
Okay.
Definitely didn't spell it right.
More
It's
to
all
try.
spelled different.
Yeah,
We're all
yeah,
spelling it differently.
Everyone's spelling.
I just
differently.
I went with a different
yeah.
way.
More to chai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I copied
More to chai.
I'd like a Mordechai,
Tyler, Tyler,
please.
you and I are on the same page.
Alright,
I
the-
love it.
at this point, the points are gonna have to go to who spelt it right, Jimmy.
The points are gonna have to go to who?
The person who
Uh,
spelt it correctly.
Hello, I got
Oh,
the
shit.
answer in first.
Oh, I like. That's
don't
my
even know how to
favorite.
spell
I
it.
vote last one.
Mordecai.
Mordecai? Okay.
Mordecai.
Mordecai.
All right. Well, we'll swap it over. Who is that NPC?
Show us.
With
Oh.
ashes on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Mordecai.
Oh.
Aw.
That's on the fandom wiki page. That's where I got that.
Oh, is
So
it
Thanks,
nice?
cool.
thanks fans out there.
Oh, cool.
I like Mordecai. I'm
Yeah.
glad
Who gets the
that
points
he's
I
for
like
that?
Mordecai
great
too.
or whatever.
I like
Um,
Mordecai best.
Mordecai.
Though.
Mordecai.
Mortikai. Little Morty.
Only because you
Everyone gets 100 points. Everyone gets 100 points.
Even me?
Oh, I have 100 points.
Yay, Kylie's on the board.
Yeah, she's on the board.
Third.
She's on the board.
Yeah, add your name to the board.
Yes.
Dude, Tom only
All
had
right,
100
all right.
before, and I said he had 200.
All right, so let's see.
More to Kiki.
I should have asked this question first. Did this? I have a question for all of you guys.
Yeah.
Not that the mini game is over. That was the end of the mini game. It was super
that's the
short.
end of the mini
but
game?
it's a
I
nice
was
little
ready for
transition.
more. I was ready to type.
No,
We all won the mini
ChatGPT
game.
would only make one Pokemon card for me because we got in a fight. I kept saying, "This is for satire. You're allowed to use what is it? Trademark shit. Give me the trademark thing. I want the who's that Pokemon, but who's that NPC? Give it." I was like, "It's for satire." Hated it. Anyway, so did the apocalyptic game show concept hook you immediately in this book, or was it the constant recommendations from other people that really made you want to read it?
Well, for
Flip
me,
your hair 3 more times. Flip it more. Yes, that is it. Yeah. Oh, stop.
Oh, sorry. Were you not talking to me?
Actually, I was talking to both of you, but honestly, because you're right next to each other, it's just too hot in that corner. So.
Tom, you were saying?
Kylie's got
Oh,
the best hair for
I was
it.
gonna say-
So
Yeah, I mean, I got into it because a certain Jimmy like just said, "Hey, mate, you gotta read this fucking book. It's amazing." And then pretty much the next day, I woke up to it, gifted to me. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm in.
Aw.
That's true. That's true.
But it was a great
Cute.
gift because it's a fucking good
Okay,
book. But
I
I
have
was
got a great story about this, and I'm gonna tell on air. I'm gonna put Tom on blast because it's makes me laugh so much.
okay.
So Jimmy, you brought this book up probably 2 years ago. Like you've been talking about DCC for a long time, and you brought it up again, and then you gifted it to Tom after that. So like you'd already brought it up before, you brought it up again, you gifted it to
I think I know
Tom.
what you're to say.
And so I go and I buy the book myself, and we start talking about it again. And Tom, he brought it up to me at one point that he'd been reading it, and he's like, "Oh, I convinced you to read the book." He was like so proud of himself, and I was like, "No, it was Jimmy." Like this has been on my to be read list for so long.
Jimmy, I thought I was special.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, no, so, you know what it is? For her, it takes more than two, you know?
Right.
It takes
Yeah.
two to tango for her. She needs two Rex.
Sorry to crush your dreams, Tom.
It's fine.
It was Jimmy.
It was
I knew-
never you, Tom.
I knew you were gonna
Never
tell.
you,
I knew
Tom.
you were gonna say that because you've said that to me multiple times now.
I know. One of my favorite stories, because you genuinely got so excited,
Yeah.
and you were like,
I think it was-
Sorry, Tom, it wasn't you.
Yeah, I think I tried to talk to you again about it at Comic-Con or some shit, and that's when you told me. Or something like that, yeah.
But
But-
yeah, and then I sat on my shelf for a very long time because I got a long to be
Mhm.
read list.
Yeah. But regardless of that,
You have 8 books to read now.
you got a lot to read. Yeah. But regardless of that, yes, it did hook me because like I listened to it with the wife, and we're both just like instantly hooked. Like the whole concept of it, and I think especially once Princess Donor starts talking, we're just like, oh my god, this dynamic.
Oh yeah,
This
it's
dynamic is
your
so
cat.
stupid. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
It's Kingsley.
it is. It's totally Kingsley. Yeah, you're
It's
right.
Kingsley.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's just me, a person from Seattle with a cat.
So I'll share my story, which is this. And this is that Jimmy had recommended it. Tom had claimed that Jimmy, like, he claimed everything, like convincing Lindsay, very like convincingly that he had convinced Lindsay to read it. And then Jimmy kept recommending it. And then like I think it started getting talked about. And like I've kind of like I don't believe in like New Year's resolutions, but like I kind of like wanted to start reading again. And me and my friends this year for the holidays gave each other like a favorite things gift where we had to bring something for everybody. And I was like, okay, well, my friends are all readers, but they're all, none of them are like, they played video games like to the tune of like a Mario Kart, but like not gamers and not TTRPG gamers. And so I was like, okay, they've started dipping their toes for me on instances, but like I was like, I'm gonna gift them this book, and that's gonna get me to read because I know that they'll start reading it. And so that's what I did. And like clockwork, my friend had asked me when I gave him the book, she's like, okay, so like next time we meet in a month, like let's have like the first like 30 chapters done. And so, or no, actually, I take that back. It was so much less. It was the first 3 chapters. And this is why it gets funny, is because I finally was like, okay, I have to do it because it was the day that I was going to go meet them. And I hadn't read the book at all. None of the 3 chapters. None of the 3 chapters whatsoever. So I bought the audiobook. And by the way, I bought 3 hard copies and gifted it to friends. And then I bought myself the audiobook because I knew I wasn't going to read it, but I could listen to it. And I'm not kidding you. I have not stopped listening since that day. So, like I'm on book 4, but I'm paused because I had to go back and like listen to, book 1. So, anyway, so that's how I did it, but it starts with Jimmy. Tom tried to steal your crown. I'm gonna back Lindsay apart on this one.
It's all
he
bullshit,
really was
Jimmy.
like-
Trust me,
He
man.
was walking his like cock walk, like trying to be like, I'm Tom with the good Rex. And so
Big old good
Tom
Rex.
gave me book recommendations in exchange, and I read the books that he recommended too. And notice we're not having a book club about those. So
Ugh.
Whoa.
All right, cool. Hey, I'll catch you guys later. That's it for the stream. We'll see you next time.
to add
just
Kimberly's
kidding. Just kidding.
Dude, I
Honestly,
can't,
Tom got me hooked on some good books.
I
So
can't remember what I
was
recommended
really
to you.
happy with some book exchange. That was really fun. I like that. a
oh,
lot.
was one of them
That's
Old Man's
cute.
War? Was that one of the ones I
to add
told you
to
about?
Kimberly's
Old Man's War.
story,
Yeah.
like I said, I've had this book for a while now, at least a year, and I just told everybody right before stream that I got at least 100 pages in, and then I stopped because everybody's like, you have to listen to the audiobook. That's the way to go. And so I put it on pause, and so I was just on vacation where we'd be in the car a lot, so like, gonna get this audiobook for the car. I didn't tell Kimberly about it. I don't know why. It just like didn't come up. And when
You
I
were on
come home, I'm like,
vacation.
I came home like so proud. I was like, I've gotten into it 60% of the way through, and I walk in, and she's like, I'm on book 3. I was like,
Okay.
dang, like
I had to know what happened after book 1, and I can't say anymore because we said no spoilers.
No spoilers.
And,
Sorry, no spoilers.
And
No
so we said no
spoilers.
spoilers, so I can't say what that is, but it will be so fucking obvious for anybody who hasn't gotten there and who knows me. And the last thing I want to add to my little thing is now my friends who are not gamers, not a part of like this world, are reading the books and enjoying them. And my friend who, just to mimic or to like back on what Tom was saying, literally was like in bed reading her book last night and goes, then Princess Donut started talking, so I had to read one more chapter. And so so it was like, and so like this is like, so Jimmy, if you are, you know, and boss, I want you to share yours because we haven't gotten to you, but like Jimmy, I feel like you are the epitome of this. Like your like veins are stretched out far. That's all I'm saying.
So I should get a commission, is what you're saying.
yeah.
Matt did
Absolutely,
If I- if I
100%.
see
You should
Matt-
get a cut.
If I see Matt on Saturday, I'm talking to him. I'm gonna let him know.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell him we need sponsorship. He can come on the book club if he wants to. We'll see how it goes.
No, I know. Oh, if
Invite
I
him to our book
meet
club.
him, I am 100% telling him about our book club.
Hell yeah.
The chances are very low.
I told you that we need to make business cards, Tom, so we can hand them out to people too.
No, if we do, it's only going to Matt Dinnerman.
Honestly, as your marketing person, I need cards.
Well,
Cards.
She needs
constantly
cards.
Out there.
She needs
I'm out there
cards.
saying
why are you
Matt
looking at me?
pens.
I'm not stopping you. You can make cards.
All right, hold
Make
on,
a Nat
guys,
10 business
guys,
card,
guys.
please.
Anyway, keep focused.
Boss has to tell us
Yeah.
how he came to.
So, I think it was almost a year ago. We had a teenager working for us whose mom owns a bookstore, and we were talking about books one day, and she definitely recommended it. I was like, "All right, this sounds silly. I'll check it out." And I was expecting like a little comedy because I'd also, like Kimberly said, recently started saying I need to read a
Yeah.
little bit more, stop digesting so much like stuff on the screens, and
Mhm.
yeah, that's why I prefer definitely just reading out the book instead of doing the audiobooks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once I
Ooh.
picked up the first book, yeah, about March last year, yeah, I just never put them down, and
Nice.
but they have gotten me back into reading other stuff. So I've been like reading
Oh,
one, then I
nice.
put that one down, pick up a different book, and read that one.
Oh, cool. Cool.
So like I've been chatting with some other people on our Discord page about like the Dresden Files. We
Yeah.
talked about Golden Compass. What was that series? His Dark
His
Materials.
Dark
which-
Materials, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah.
not our book club for that one, but the first book's great. The rest of those books kind of boring.
Yeah.
You know, the other book series I'm doing at the moment is The Expanse. Highly,
Yeah.
highly recommend. Really good.
Kylie.
But Kylie, yeah.
Kylie.
Kylie.
It's not that it's interesting, but I feel like, I mean, I've probably been told about this book previously and what it's about, but honestly, I kind of went in blind. I knew, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Obviously, I knew what the basis was, but I had no idea it was like an intergalactic show kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, went in pretty blind. Also, just didn't know that the world was ending.
Yeah.
So I really didn't know anything about the book, but I know I had seen it. I'm sure
Nice.
somebody's told me about it, but it was very blind.
Mhm.
And then I was instantly dove in. So yeah, need to know more.
I mean, I do kind of like
I-
that about the book that just kind of gets the apocalypse out of the way. It's just like, all right,
Yeah.
everything's just gone. Here's a
Literally,
whole-
it's just
Yes.
okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, it took me a
Clean
second. I had to, like,
apocalypse is really nice.
Yeah.
yeah, I had to reread
Yeah.
because I was like, and then the second the old lady's head rolled to his feet, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, so everyone's
Mhm.
dead. Got it. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, do you care if I jump in with like a real quick local question?
About the book?
Yeah, I just want to ask. I don't want to like leave you out, but and so if you have input, I'd love to
I'll do
hear
it.
it. But I want to ask a locals question. And
Okay.
the question is that so where in Seattle do you think Carl was living?
I'm assuming Queen Anne.
yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
because at one point he talks about Lake Washington, and it's
Yeah.
not that far into the book,
Yeah,
right?
he said he was close to the Puget Sound too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He was like,
so
I'm like
maybe
right off the
Ballard?
Puget Sound.
Yeah,
Huh?
I could see Queen Anne or Ballard.
So my thoughts Ballard.
yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking Ballard as well.
yeah.
My thoughts
But,
Ballard
like,
because of
nice.
all of like the fisheries and the ships and like it, and also like I say this with like a lot of love that like also like B I think that B could be living in Ballard. Like
Yeah,
the way
I
like
don't
the
think that
woman
it
that
would have
B
been
sounds. Yeah.
I don't think it would have been Carl that picked Ballard. But
Probably not.
maybe
I think deep is
West
Ballard.
Seattle by the ferries.
Well, I think it's her apartment is one he was living in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So B
Ah.
would live in Ballard. I don't
Yeah.
know. And yeah, it's just like that's something that like I thought about and then I heard like the proximity to it and I was like, okay, I think it's Ballard.
Yeah,
That's my guess. But I could see Queen Anne too. It feels like it feels like a ritzier neighborhood for sure.
yeah.
So
I mean, Donut is the Queen Anne chunk, so that's why I just assumed.
Oh yeah.
that is huge.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even think. I didn't even put that
smooth.
together. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
Did
me
I? Okay,
That's
that's
Rory and
good.
Lorelai all over again.
yeah,
That was very clever. I like that question. That was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one like that I've got, but that's only because like I've thought about it a couple of times. So
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's
Okay,
move on to our
hold
next.
on, hold on, hold on. I also
section.
want to point
Go
out
ahead.
Tom didn't chime in at all.
For what? Where they were?
Yeah, he
I
did.
didn't think he would.
said,
I mean,
I
that's
was
the
he said,
wondering
crazy.
if
he
he
said a
would've
place in
went-
Seattle.
Yeah, you guys know the area better than I do.
Yeah, no. I just was wondering if you'd have anything to chime in, and I'm just clocking that you didn't.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I'm pretty sure you've been living here longer than I have.
He's where he is.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
He's where he is.
Yeah, I'm where I am. Yeah. That's right.
And we love you for it,
I
Tom.
guess.
Thanks.
I guessed the coast. So.
Okay, not
Yeah.
wrong.
Not wrong. Yeah.
I'm there with Jimmy. I'm there with Jimmy. The coast.
Coast.
Sounds
So
great.
you know, like the little inlet, like you know how Washington's
Yeah.
coast, and then it goes up and then in.
Yeah. I mean, he's on the
Yeah.
Coast
Sure.
Guard, right? Makes sense. Just he's got to be near the coast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did he say that he was in Seattle though, or did
Yeah.
he just mention Seattle?
He said he was in Seattle
Yeah.
a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Mhm.
Like I know he mentions it, but
Mhm.
Yeah, I did. It's just interesting because I think that like it was like it's very clear that like I felt like it was like really clear that he was like not talking about being downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't.
Yeah.
yeah, he really didn't give very many clues as to
No.
where he was.
No.
He just said he was close to the Puget Sound. Like
Yeah.
he like said, and that's
Right.
That's
What's the
reason why-
military? What's the Navy base up there called?
Well, there's a
JBLM.
bunch.
Is there?
So there's one in Everett. There's one in Bremerton.
Everett. Bremerton. Everett. No, okay. I thought it was just like across the water from one of those. Whichever one's it. Yeah.
There was neither. I mean, like Bremerton maybe because you can take the Bremerton ferry from downtown.
One's
But,
close to
like-
Seattle, right? Like really close.
I think probably. I don't know. I think he lived in the city. Was he still in the Coast Guard or was he out
No,
of the
he
Coast?
said he was doing electrical work on pleasure boats, so probably in like Lake Union.
Oh
Mm.
yeah. Like
Got it.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Anyways,
Chris's
sorry.
recall on this is amazing.
I know. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and let's go. So that was let's see, world building and premise. Let's do tones and themes. Did you guys notice any themes yet in just the first 21 chapters of the book? Overall, or
I think like a
do
big
just kind of?
theme that's
ahead.
got you guessing is what are the classes that they're gonna choose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of start to get an idea, right? That Carl will likely be melee, and
Mhm.
that Princess Donut will likely be magic.
Hmm.
But like, what does that mean? So like, I feel like that's a big theme that they kind of lean into is, you know, if they make it to level 3, what will they choose?
Yeah. And will it be the right
I mean, some of
choice?
the bigger themes that come in the later books, I don't think we've hit on anything like that just yet.
Nope. Well, here's a good one. Do you guys think the AI is being fair
Fuck no.
so far?
I mean, the whole thing's not fair, really. They
Yeah.
murdered
Yeah.
a whole-
It
Right.
does.
But-
At this point, it seems like it's really kind of playing with them, like with the Goblin Boss, where
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
we're just gonna roll a card in, I'm gonna stick a bunch of babies in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, she
Yeah.
did say, the shaman did say, like, we want somewhere to raise our children, and that was
Yeah.
like, I was like, where are the kids? And then there they were, and yeah,
Yeah.
There they are.
In
Found them.
pieces.
yeah, they are.
There's a big play on like the ignorance of it all. I think that the theme of this book is tutorial. The
Yeah.
theme of the book is learning what to do. And
Yeah.
like, and I say that through the lens of like anybody who has played any RPG in any game. This is where you go and you're lucky if you live because you touched the wrong thing. You're jumping up and down relentlessly, right? Like you're just
Mhm.
like because you're smashing A,
Mhm.
right? Or like in
Yep.
game, like or at a TTRPG, it's like this is like your level 1 stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Like you've got low level loot, easier people to beat, and like creative solutions to bring to the table.
Mhm.
Mhm.
By the way, have I mentioned that this game tickles so many different parts of my
No,
brain?
not at all.
Wait,
Uh,
what?
Not at all.
Tickle, tickle.
tickle. Like so I think for me that the theme of this book was tutorial.
Hmm.
Or maybe even just like more specifically the first half of this book, because like
They do. Yeah. They
I
do
think
pick
that like
up a
when I've
bit.
talked, yeah, and I think when you talk to like a couple people, I think that there's a lot of surprise because I think that people, what I think there's like a lack of like that, like holy shit, my world just died,
Mhm.
and like that's like so soul crushing, right? And then like not only that, like my cat can now talk, and there's so much of like the holy fucking shit, we're not addressing the crazy fucking way that my world has just upended.
Mhm.
We get that
And
a little
he's
bit.
like-
when we-
Like, but it's so light. Like it's so light,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
I
and the
think the only thing they
hoarder.
really mention it's when they see the counter of how many people are left.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
That hurts.
But like, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. So tutorial, that's my vote, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Okay. Nice. All right, guys. I think it's time we take a little adjustment from the discussion and get into more discussion with a mini game.
Oh, we love those mini games. Let's go.
Mini game.
New game. Rank it or tank it.
Oh.
All right. This is how it's gonna work.
Okay.
Each round, I'm going to give you a category, and I'm going to give you options. I'm going to put it in the chat so the chat can participate too. Everyone goes ahead and ranks their top 3. So it's going to be like 1 through 5, roughly, I think, or 1 through 6, and you're going to
Okay.
say, "Oh, it's 2, 3, 5." That's my rank. And then we will get in a fight about why ours is more important,
Hell yeah,
or our
let's do
rankings
it.
are more correct. And those who can debate that theirs are the best
Uh-huh.
will win in a loot box.
And 6 is high, 1's low.
Yeah, what's the ranking?
No.
How are we ranking? First, second, third?
Yeah. So they're going to be numbered 1 through 5, right? And so what I want you to do in chat is to like say just list them, to put like 2, 3, and 5, right?
Okay.
2 being your highest, like the most.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
You're
and
giving
then
a
you're
list of
picking your
things to
top
pick
3.
from, and we had to pick what we would pick out of that
You're
group.
only gonna pick
Our
3.
top
You're only gonna
3.
pick 3 out of the 5.
Okay.
Okay.
And list them in order of most importance. Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll get into a fight about them, and we'll see how this goes. It might not work out.
Okay. I pick whatever Kylie picked.
Or maybe we all agree.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
if we all
Defeat
agree?
your silly game.
There's no way.
Sorry, I'll be back in a second, guys.
And so,
put
so I
money
want,
on
I want the chat. I want the chat to be voting, and if they're not voting, then the AI, meaning me, I am going to I'm going to rate who made the best argument.
Yeah,
It's gonna be simple. We're gonna start off.
Aye,
simple.
Mimi.
aye, Mimi.
Oh.
Most important
So
survival.
most important to survival so far: Carl's instincts, Donut's intelligence, luck, the system AI, or brutality.
Oh,
Okay, say that again.
So the most important survival to survival. The most important to survival so far is 1, Carl's instincts, 2, Donut's intelligence, 3, luck, 4, the system AI, or 5, brutality. And so put them in order. Just pick 3 in order that you think is most important.
Oh wait, sorry.
Oops, apparently you can't
Or-
do the shift enter here, and that just sends the answer out.
Oh, so is that the question? Sorry, Jimmy, I had to duck away for a sec. Is that okay? Most
Right there
important
in
to
the
survival
chat
so
with the
far.
little
one.
flame emoji.
What was the last one?
The last one was brutality, just being overly brutal.
Hmm,
it's so
What's the
hard
most
because I feel
important
like.
to survival?
that's hard.
Yeah.
man.
Mhm. I actually. My God.
Luck, Carl's instincts, and brutality. Okay, nice.
Okay.
Nice. You explain. You want to explain that, Coyote?
Sure. Okay, luck, because I feel like the second they get in there, I feel like he luckily finds the second tutorial door or tutorial guild door, right? Like right
Okay.
when they get in there. So it's like luck. Like it's right there. And then I didn't put Carl's instincts first because he did go to the first door first. It was a trap,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but then second would be his instincts, because like just how he handles all the goblins in general, like, and that I'm talking about, I guess, the first scene. Like, yeah, he just like doesn't know what's happening, but he figures it out. Like his instinct to run up on them and to smash them, which then brings me to brutality. Like he had to be brutal in order to like move forward, and he learned that immediately. Right when he got in the dungeon, he learned he had to be brutal. He had to smash them with his feet or throw them against a wall and do all that stuff, which would not be my first instinct, but like that's important for survival. I feel like in this dungeon that's like trying to kill you. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Tom, you got yours up right now. What's going on? Tell me about it. Talk to me.
All right. So while I looked at Kyle's, I'm like, man, I kind of really agree with that.
That was really good. I really like
but-
your explanation. That you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
You know what? You're gonna get 100 points just for going first and
Yes!
plus answer there.
Yeah. But
Oh,
I
so good.
I think overall, because the dungeon is so tricky and will try to trip them up so much, I think instincts, like for instance, save their asses with Frank, right? Donut's intelligence will just build onto that, and then just pure luck of like finding the right door, finding the stairwell, things like that. It's like those are the things that will keep you alive, because some encounters, for instance, it's like, well, you need to figure it out to actually succeed. So you can't just brutally bash your way through it or cast the spell to win. It's like, because the system will fuck with you, right? You have to know how to do the thing right. So I think those are the things.
Okay. Well, give an example of when Donut was being savvy when she used her intelligence.
So I can't think of an example from the chapters we're up to at the moment. It's more of a thing that will develop.
Oh,
Okay, answer, Tom. Straight to the
Theater.
surface.
That's
Straight to
so
the surface.
far.
Comes out.
I was gonna
Surface
say,
dweller.
Donut was like, she was like chill with Frank. She's like, I love Frank. Frank's the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
So-
was ready
Hero.
she was proud to be an American
He's a
after
good guy.
talking.
He's a-
Yeah, he's a good guy. What a sob story.
What a sob story.
What I think she did was really smart.
Yeah.
She caught on to the charisma thing and convinced the goblins, right,
Yeah,
to let
true.
them in and stuff
She
like
did
that.
do that.
That was
She did
like,
do that.
I understand the game. I'm starting to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said my plan all along was like to convince them to let her in, build the
Yeah.
machine, and then kill the boss. Like she's like, yeah, that was my plan all along.
Yeah.
Savage. All right. Anybody else?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
had
wanna
the
say-
Boston in
Boss,
there.
I didn't see yours was in there.
Everyone.
Honestly, I'm not used to seeing your chat name. So
Yeah,
my
I
bad.
Oh.
had a
Boz,
different
what do you
one
got in
today
there?
because
I
I'm
just
using
have
my phone.
one thing to say. I picked all of Boz's answers as well, so he's got my vote. I didn't write them down because
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I just was like having a hard time catching up. But I'm throwing my vocal support behind Boz right now. So Boz for us.
Well, because it only gives a good explanation of why
No,
he
I'm
chose.
Yeah,
saying
let's-
that's how I like. He wrote it down. The answers were already in there. I had nothing to say, so I'm throwing my support behind Boz.
I want to
Alright,
hear
alright.
why you picked the system, like because I
Yeah,
feel
this
like
is where I think his luck has the best. Is he was in Seattle, which had a huge snowstorm. It was in the middle of the night, so not a lot of people of Seattle are going into his part of the world. So I think he's dealing with easier monsters. I think he's dealing with less people around him to interfere, like Frank. If you see some of the recap stuff, some of the worst monsters are in areas where it's like, oh, there's dozens of guys fighting this one like crazy squid with lightning or something.
Yeah.
So I think the system is being nice to him right now because there's not a lot of people from his area and it wants to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, and also the system's meant to balance out the games. And so in his area, when he's a person who came in without any weapons and without any shoes or pants, like it felt like, and less people, like that was like a whole different thing that I hadn't even thought about. But like I was agreeing that like the system, like it said over and over again, like in the first, like in the tutorial, is that like the AI is meant to balance out the game. It balances out from benefactors, from like, you know, any of the boxes you get, the AI balances you out. And so I agree with that as the system.
The system also saved him with Frank and Maggie because I feel like if they encountered him in the
Oh, yeah.
hallways, they would just shout him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or just the fact that
true.
they couldn't shoot them in the safe room, that's a rule. Like that's the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah, but I see that as Carl's instincts playing
No, I give,
against
that's
the
why
game.
that's why I have his instincts ahead of the system. So his luck is the best thing.
Yeah.
And first off, Donut jumped out the window. That's why he wasn't crushed.
Yeah, he's there because of luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, I think that
Or
you could-
is that Donut's intelligence? Because like cats and animals can predict catastrophic events happening
true.
moments before they happen.
Yeah.
Well, why was no other animals in that building? The Cocker Spaniel, that wasn't outside.
True.
Well, dogs aren't intelligent like cats are, and I'll
Yeah.
be the first
Yeah.
to tell you that.
Cocker spaniels are
They're
dumb,
just
right?
gorgeous. Okay, we don't expect the hot to be smart.
yeah, I think my argument against the system is that it's looking for a good game and only allowing Carl to continue because the game is interested in him
Yeah.
and the audience is interested in him. I don't think that it's like helping in his favor. I think if anything, it's making things more challenging for him.
I
Yeah.
think then we have to delineate the system. Is the system the television show or is the system the AI?
Well, the
Yeah,
AI
the
is built
AI.
to
Run the show.
The AI
Like,
is
foster
is
the-
AI
foster
is
the show.
is the non-biased runner of the dungeon. Is what it's been.
Yeah, but is it
well,
non-biased?
it's supposed to. It's non-biased isn't the way. It's like bipartisan or something like that. It's non-partisan. The non-partisan ruler of the dungeon, meaning
I
that
think
it's not
where we
meant to.
are-
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You can finish.
No, I was just like, that it's not meant to serve the audience, the people who
It is
are
meant to
running
serve
the
the
dungeon.
audience, though.
Yeah.
It's meant to balance. It says many times that the AI is meant to balance out the whole game.
And especially
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now,
Go
It's
on,
creating
Buzz.
scenarios that keep the audience interested.
well, we don't have an active audience right now. So right now it's
Right.
more about being fair and whittling down the numbers, giving people opportunities to prove themselves to be worthy of the recaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think it's an interesting to note too is that in the recaps, all of like the changelog stuff or like the like bug fixes that they talk about. So like also that plays I think back into like one first of all like kind of like speaks to your argument, Lindsay, but more so it talks to the like Carl's luck again. Like he got lucky that he like in the first like game before the first one that he didn't walk into a bathroom that somebody was already using because if that had happened somebody would blow up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
There's the luck and
Luck,
the system, his luck working for him and his system working
Mm.
against him.
So real quick, Linders, why do you think that? Why do you have Carl's instincts before luck? Tell me that.
I just see time and time again Carl noticing the small things,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what is really serving him. He noticed on the murder dozer, like the thing that's gonna get it to explode, you know, and he like the whole situation with Frank, that was like brilliantly
That
played
was all
out
him, yeah.
because it was all of his instincts. And he notices things just like so small, and maybe not many people would see it. I mean, Donut definitely never sees it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's prevented her from dying so many times. Like like he's had like very few situations where his instincts didn't serve him well.
Yeah. Yep.
Like
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that like the fact that they made his intelligence score so low seems so
It's kinda rough.
wild to me, considering like
Good
his
point.
like the way that he perceives the whole dungeon, he like understands it.
Yeah, totally.
He like gets
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, and I
Yeah.
think that's like a part of like how it's like not breaking him, you know? Like
Mhm.
he's got his little mantra, like this won't break me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think it's because he understands it. And he
Yeah.
Mhm.
he like he gets human behavior even though he's not great with humans.
Yeah.
Well, I think everything you're saying there is more the wisdom score, which is not
True.
displayed and can't
Yes.
be edited.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. True.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a fair point. Fair point. But yeah, I think that his instincts are like very. They don't highlight them a lot, but I think that they're there and they speak a lot to how he plays the game.
Yep.
Well, yeah, like the only
Alright.
reason they're so far is because he's going for it. I mean, like
Yeah.
his idea to like also his instincts of like I don't want to crawl or kill her skull, so I'm gonna set this trap. Like, and I'm not, like I don't know, just
Mhm.
like he's thinking ahead.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Because he
Like,
says like, I want a skull because no one will talk to us. Right.
mhm,
No one will trust
Yeah.
us. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and he's thinking steps ahead.
Mhm.
mhm.
You know that like when he saw like Frank Q eat a biscuit and it wasn't the full 10 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, somebody else is in the room with us.
Yeah. Someone else is in the party.
Wild.
Yeah. Like, and he
That
like clocked his
point-
finger moving.
That 0.2 off from what it was.
Yeah.
You're just like, whoa. Like,
Yeah.
I never would have noticed that.
No.
No.
You'd be dead.
Okay.
But
Did
yeah,
you
so I
notice it
think-
in the book? Did you notice it when he said it? Because he doesn't say it immediately. What's happening to the like as a
Well,
narrator?
he brought up the fact that it flashed.
Yeah.
I did not understand what it meant.
You
even though
didn't
they
know anybody
explain
was
it.
in there before they came out?
I think once they started
I
focusing,
kind of guessed that she was there,
Yeah.
but like not based off of his observations.
Mm.
Just like, you know,
Okay.
we knew he was with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
and that
yeah,
he
I was
did
worried something
trust
was up
Frank.
about him the first time, just because like the way the book's kind of describing it too. It's talking like we're looking at his motions, we're seeing some like weird things, like numbers are coming up. Like, all right, we're definitely supposed to focus on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can
All
see
right.
that like Donut blindly accepting it was the wrong choice.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
All
his sob story.
right.
American
New
hero.
achievement.
Also, once he said he worked for ICE, I was like, oh,
Oh,
I
God,
know,
yeah.
right?
I know.
Big hike, dude. New achievement. Kylie, master debater, you. You won your first challenge.
Yay!
hey,
You get a mystery loot box.
Ooh.
You get to cut someone off mid-argument, and they don't get to talk the rest of the time for that next discussion.
The worst person to give that to. I will not, but I will try.
Just use your power.
I will
cut
try
us
to
off.
cut
We'll force you
someone
to
off.
use it. Don't worry.
You should cut
How
a
many
man
points
off,
did
Now-
she
though, just
get
saying.
for winning that?
you can definitely cut me off. 'Cause I've cut Kimberly off a couple times tonight.
Fair.
She gets another 100 points.
Yes.
However,
This is
she
heating up.
was it everyone else who put luck as number one also gets 100 points, since that was the
Oh, damn.
favorite
Is that
there.
me too?
However, I personally agreed with was it the system being first?
Yeah.
But no, hang on. What did you
I don't
guys
think
put?
anyone put the system first.
No, no
No,
one with
the
the
system
system.
No. Carl's instincts first. Carl's instincts.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Yep.
And
Lindsay, give me 100 points.
I got it too.
I verbally agreed with Boz, and he put luck
It's
first.
not in the chat, Kimberly. I'm sorry.
It's not in the chat.
Get
There are no
fucked,
points
Tom.
awarded.
Yeah.
You did earlier say
That's fine.
you're
I don't
rooting
care.
me
I'm here for
pouring
the
stuff.
fun of it. I love the debate. Cut me off. Don't.
Cut me off.
Cut me off.
All right. You
I
guys
mean,
ready?
if you
guys
give
wanna
if
do
you
another
give
one?
points to the people that also said Carl's instincts, you just gave everybody points.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the next one?
So I didn't count those.
I still got
I
no
didn't give
points, by the way,
points to
Lindsay. I
Carl's
didn't say
Right,
anything.
I
There you
gave
go.
you
Good
points.
Thanks, Lindsay.
I am point
Um,
keeper.
What's the next one, Jimmy? What do we got?
I'm keeping track of my
Okay.
own points.
Nice ones. I haven't been keeping track at all.
So next one.
Yeah.
Copy and pasting.
need
Get
it
ready
ready.
for it not to be formatted correctly. Wait, why didn't it paste?
The system's against
Copy.
you.
It's already paste. Oh, here we go. Oh gosh, that doesn't really lay out. That we'll do a different one. You don't get that one now. Why didn't they?
Thank
Oh,
you,
this is
Gretchen
I didn't
Wieners.
format them correctly. Don't guys stop.
Do we see it somewhere?
No.
Are we supposed to see it somewhere?
It's no, Jimmy's just
No, not yet.
narrating
Hang on.
his tech struggles at the moment. That's all.
Well, I don't see anything.
What's happening?
I don't see
It's
anything.
Hang
It's
on.
nothing.
in Twitch chat
There's
again.
nothing happening.
It didn't.
There we go.
All right.
Uh,
Most underrated strength: adaptability, humor, caution, aggression, or observation.
Most underrated.
Oh,
Okay.
Underrated.
Are we just picking 3 again, Jimmy?
these are all underrated.
Just pick one.
Oh,
That
just
one?
one.
Oh, we're just
Okay.
picking
Pick
one.
the most. Pick one. Pick one of the most underrated
So,
of these
so
five.
what we think is the most underrated thing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Kimberly, adaptability.
Mhm.
Whoa. What do you got? Why adaptability do you think is underrated?
It's funny because I thought that we were listing them from most important to least important, and so I decided adaptability was going to be first, and then observation was going to be second.
Okay.
But I think adaptability because just being inflexible is proven to not work for people. Like if you don't like in
Yeah.
this book specifically, like the amount of times that Carl shifts plans or shifts what he's going to do as like the moment changes for him, and this goes back to him just like talking about things like this doesn't work anymore because of this, and then like he changes his mind and he changes his plan.
Mhm.
And I think because of his adaptability, his flexibility, he's able to survive, or it helps aid in
Okay.
him survive. I think that also observation, like I think that a lot of these go hand in hand,
Yeah.
but adaptability first, because to be rigid is to be broke. Like you get broke.
I think I definitely agree with adaptability. Also, just in the general fact of like you're being thrown into a dungeon. Carl has no pants, no shoes. Like I think of like camping. You know, like you have to adapt when you go camping. You're not comfortable. Like all that. Like they're not comfortable,
Mhm.
and they're not ever like you just have to like figure it out. And if you don't adapt, like you die. So I don't know. I guess it's not underrated then, but
I guess that's why we're
Yeah.
not monkeys anymore. When you say it like
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Boz. Why do you say aggression?
Muted.
Oh wait. No.
we can't hear you.
All right. Never mind.
That's all right.
that. Gestures are good.
He's back.
I'm here. Hopefully.
Yeah, you're here.
Yes.
We can hear you, man. Go for it.
All right, good. So my first answer was really dumb. So, no, I was focusing more. You're saying underrated, and looking at all the other stuff are things that are important to have in like a survival situation. You don't really talk about aggressiveness when you're talking about survival. So that one's kind of the underrated one. But when you're in a world that's trying to kill you, I think that's a very good thing to have. You want to be a little more aggressive against, oh, that's just some little roach thing. I can just walk around that. Now I'm going to stomp the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And I mean, I guess in this, it's a good one because in this scenario too, like being aggressive with the cockroach, right? Killing the cockroach is going to give you XP. It's beneficial to
There
like
it
have that
is.
mindset.
That's where I was going to go to. In this
Yeah.
It's
point,
a good choice,
if
boss.
you
Yeah.
have to like dungeon crawl, all XP is good XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Except for, I guess, then when you're poised with the morality of, do you kill a fellow human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's a lot
All
of
right, Boz. That was a great answer. I loved how you said their answer was not, sucked. So I'm awarding you a trap chest. So what that means is you can make someone imitate one of the monsters that we have seen. It's one to do
Can
an
you remind
impression.
me
of.
what the pet chest did again?
The pet biscuits?
Yes. No, the one you gave me. At the
Oh,
very
sorry.
beginning.
At the very
Chat.
beginning.
Oh, wait. Oh, pet
It
chest.
was-
Hang on. Catnip. You just got an extra 100 XP for making a donut reference.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
okay.
Oh, okay. Nice.
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
No one just had 100 XP inside. Okay, and then we got Tom and Linders. It said observation.
Yeah.
Why is that underrated? Why is that the most important
Well, I mean,
underrated?
I put it in there to just like my point before of it's like Carl's instincts, right? It's just like being able to observe like the dungeon is something that's going to be super beneficial, right? It's just like catching that weird thing on the wall or like figuring out a puzzle that's going to present you and shit like that. It's just like that's the type of shit that will save your ass, like how to defeat an enemy type or a boss.
So all right. So Tom didn't pay attention in debate class. He just riding the coattails of the previous argument. Lindsay, what do you got?
I'm reinforcing my point from earlier.
I like it. Honestly, I was going the way of Tom too, so you can make fun of me as well.
Yeah.
But like,
Yep,
it literally is to reinforce the point of Carl's instincts. Like, it has served him so well in the dungeon. Like,
Yeah.
it has gotten him to where he is today.
Mm-hmm.
His observation is very high. Like, he is noticing the small things, and it's getting him by. And so,
Perception is the best stat. Perception is
yeah.
just the best stat to have.
100%.
Like, hardcore.
Nice.
That's why you don't take wisdom.
All right.
Sorry, bro.
The-
Like,
Listen, this next one I'll change it up. I'll change it up for you guys. It won't sound so similar. You won't be able to ride the coattails.
is it whose
For
feet
now,
do we want to see?
new achievement. Master debater goes to Boz. 100 points.
I do
Nice.
think Boz, you swayed me. I think
Yeah.
good fresh. That was,
It was
smart.
pretty-
Underrated for sure. Like with the XP thing.
By
Like
calling your argument stupid, in the spirit of the book, right? Like,
I wanted
Oh my
somebody to
God.
pick humor because I wanted to hear their debate on
why?
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Carl
Because
have
otherwise
any
you'd
much
kill
humor
yourself.
Other than just shouting, "God damn it!"
God
God damn it. God damn it, donut.
all right, here we go. Here's the next one. Okay.
Okay, all right, all
The
right.
most dangerous element of the dungeon. Ready? Is it the environment of the dungeon, the monsters, the traps? Wait, hang on. I gotta read it. The traps, the achievements, or other crawlers.
I just put other
What do you think is
crawls.
the most dangerous element of of the games right now?
I put other crawls straight away.
What traps
Crawlers.
have you
Okay, yeah,
used?
explain it. Explain that. Why
So-
they're the crawlers?
Because
I have
Other-
a counterpoint to Tom.
okay, I'll go my
Already.
we'll go to you. So other crawlers, not because other people could potentially want to just try to kill you and do like PvP, but if someone's in your party and does the wrong thing, it could just kill all of you at once, right? People's indecisions or like arguments about doing
Okay.
the right thing, like that's the most dangerous fucking thing, right? Like, yeah,
You got to be in sync with your party.
100%.
That's-
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a good point.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Lindsay, what's your counter argument?
Okay, I definitely didn't think that's what you were gonna go with,
Oh,
but I still
okay.
have a counterpoint.
Okay,
Okay, so like I'll preface I've only read the first book, so I do not know what other crawlers are doing in books further on. This is just how I'm gonna perceive it.
yeah,
Because like an evolution of like a dystopia world, like end of world type thing,
hmm
is like everybody bands together in the beginning. And I know we don't see that with Frank, but you do see it maybe at different points. And so I think
Oh,
that's
you
gonna
can
be
come
like
to the
the
surface with me for
evolution.
that.
I think that'll be the
spoiler
evolution.
straight
of
to the
30 seconds.
surface.
I think it'll be the evolution of the story is that the other crawlers will become more dangerous
Mhm.
and most dangerous, and that's just me guessing. But for now, I'd say like there's so many other things. He hasn't run into any other crawlers really except for Frank and Maggie. And yes, they are dangerous. But Tom, your point that you did bring up, I see your point of view.
Yeah.
I'll stack on Tom's because I picked the same thing, but like the monsters are bad. You know the traps are bad. You know the environment's bad. You come across a crawler, you don't know if they're bad. So that's like you have to like decide, am I gonna kill this person immediately? Am I gonna talk to them and they're gonna kill me? Like I just feel like there's such like a question mark. But you know everything else is bad.
Yeah. And I'll just throw in as well, other crawlers are dangerous because they could set off the traps that Lindsay picked.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna argue monsters
the
here.
system.
Hold on, no. I want to argue monsters too.
All right, you go.
I want to argue monsters too, because here's how I thought about this, which is from the point up until chapter 1 until 21, and at that point, we know that the monsters are bad. And we do not know what the fuck this dungeon has in store for us. Like, monsters at this point, like, all he knows is that he's got, like, a shirt that prevents him from falling down prone and getting beat on hard. And that there's poison. Like, he's come across septic. And, well, no, right? He's got his troll shirt, right?
Yeah,
and so, he knows that poison's an effect he doesn't want. But, like, I'm just, like, saying that, like, they're like the monsters and maybe even the environment in here is like, it is so like everything is so dangerous that I would say that like the monsters and also like not knowing, I mean, like just like the hoarder as a basis, right? Like the hoarder is just a basis, is that like there's a level of humanity to these monsters that is unexpected. They're playing on tropes and they're also like, you know what I mean? Like, and then they're also like, then there's like goblins that are able to help you out. So like the monsters, because they can literally be friend or foe. And then right now, if you're getting into a boss fight, you're getting locked into a room and the only person getting out or the only creature getting out is the victor. So should you stumble into the wrong room and get into a boss fight?
You mean a trap?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. That's exactly
what I was thinking.
Dungeon,
bitch. You know, it's a boss fight.
Sometimes that you get into a boss fight by falling into a trap.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say my vote for traps is that they're unexpected and most of the time involve monsters. So you're getting a surprise and you're getting a monster on top of that, which is like adding to the level of like intensity of that moment. You're caught
You muted, boss. Jimmy.
Jimmy, we can't hear you.
You're muted.
She's arguing environment, by the way. If anybody hasn't noticed, she's arguing environment.
I was going to say the traps and monsters are in the environment, so the environment's the real
You're
threat.
arguing environment. You're saying that there could be traps anywhere. Well, yeah, because you're in a dungeon. Of course, there could be traps anywhere. That makes it the environment's dangerous.
I'm saying the traps are catching you like by surprise, and they typically also include a monster.
But
And
that
they
would
trap you
require
in there.
a crawler to trip the trap, right? Or to trip the boss.
Thank you.
I think
Crawler could be the person trapping you, absolutely, but it's still a trap. And the traps are part of the game, regardless of the system, the crawler.
She's arguing environment. Did anybody else hear that?
I'm not. Okay, the
say,
environment creates the trap. Like,
yeah.
I think you can add that to anything.
The environment
the
creates the
monsters are in the
monsters,
environment. The
which
crawlers
is a part
are
of the
in
trap. We
environment.
should realize.
Well, it could be like an
environment
Arctic
can be applied
tundra,
to
right? It could be a
anything.
desert.
So I guess,
That's not
I want to hear
Yeah.
what Boz has to say.
Yeah.
Why are you cutting me off? You're not even letting me finish.
Okay, I'm
You
sorry.
don't
I'm
have that
sorry.
loot box. You can't do that.
No, I don't have any loot boxes. I've not said anything worthwhile today.
That's not true.
I'm just saying you can apply the environment to all of those. Those
Mhm.
are all.
But that's what you just did with traps and monsters.
That's what I'm saying, Kimberly. Is all of like crawlers are in the environment, monsters are in the environment, traps are in the environment, the achievements are in the environment. So technically, you can make that case against anybody's argument.
Thank you.
Is that
That's
they're
what you
talking about the
just,
environment?
Okay, all right, okay, I'm fine.
So I think the correct answer is actually not one of the ones you gave us.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I
Wild
think
card
that
option.
yourself
Arguing
is
with the
worst
AI, got
danger.
it.
Ooh.
The AI is the most dangerous thing in the dungeon.
No, I'm saying that you as the crawler are your own worst danger at this point.
True.
Oh, I'm my own worst enemy. Okay, we're playing. What is it? Lit on repeat, are we?
Well, I mean, we haven't encountered the situation yet, but how many people just get in there and like, this is hopeless?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That'll be the death of you. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's the mental game of that. Also, I mean, this is kind of not so much on us, but just coming in there completely unprepared.
Mm-hmm.
You see, some people have guns, but I mean, that was really what I mean, especially at night in a snowstorm. There's really not a lot you can grab before you go into it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah,
Good
you would have had to have it on
daytime.
you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have had to, yeah.
Because like everything else like sank into the ground or
Mhm.
like just like disappeared into the ground.
Yeah, just anything that wasn't covered. So, like, if you're in part of the world that it was daytime, then you probably find stuff in people's yards.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yeah,
like
but they were-
daytime, and they put all of their guns outside in like an outdoor space that was uncovered, getting the sun.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like
Well, okay, so maybe not find a gun, but I mean, you could
the
definitely find like an
chances
axe.
of something like
Someone
could
could
find
find
an
an
axe,
axe in
yeah.
the backyard. You can find an axe. You might find some tools. You
Yeah.
might find.
Baseball.
Some
bat.
people came in
Yeah,
with
baseball
stuff, and
bat,
that
you
was
can find
cool.
those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they were even saying like small covers like even counted as like a cover. Like a car was a cover.
Yeah.
So it's like everything like it really would have had to just
They even
been
said
sitting
that
out
tents
in
acted
the
as
open.
covers.
Yeah.
So, I thought this might be a question about what you might bring. So I did walk around my neighborhood a little bit on one of the days, like Sunday.
Oh my God,
seeing,
that's
like,
amazing.
people's yards.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of,
I got some hoarders as neighbors, and I'm sure you can find some useful stuff
oh
in their
damn,
backyard.
you're set then.
You know, I guess with our neighbors, that's probably true. If cars were left behind, we'd certainly have a lot of cars.
All right. What else you got first, Jimmy?
What's that?
I said, what else you got first, man?
Oh, well, first, I gotta say, new achievement, Master Debater for Tom. Circling back to always back to the crawler.
Yeah.
I do have some loot boxes to give out.
Oh,
I've got a bronze insight box for Tom that has you get plus 30 seconds for your next argument.
oh wow.
You get to move the floor for 30
I
seconds.
really don't have that much to say.
I
most
didn't
of the
realize there were
time, though.
times.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, no,
It's a bit
totally.
of a sharp
I made these with the intention of these being way more structured. See that I cannot do that.
I'm happy I got a loot box. That's great. Thanks, Jimmy.
And what is it, Lindsay? You got a a silver loot box that has
Ooh.
a silver safe room key. You get 1 moment of peace. So you can mute us at any time.
Nice.
All right.
Starting
Oh, and then
now.
one more snack box for Kimberly
Ooh.
to go get yourself a tasty little treat. You get a snack box.
Aw,
Cute.
I want a snack.
Yeah, I want a snack too.
All right, wait. I got. Let's see. Let's look at my other. I got one more, and let's see. I think you guys will like this one. Where does it go? Yes, there we go. Now this one's kind of long, and because they don't do the numbering in, Twitch?
Oh,
kind
okay.
of get confusing.
All right,
So
what do
I'm
we
try
got?
to paste it correctly. Maybe with slashes. Will they let me do slashes?
Yeah, you can do slashes. Yeah, just don't put it at the very
You
start.
use
of it.
commas.
Commas. Well, I guess I could do commas.
Yeah.
Don't ever ask somebody who's neurodivergent to use commas.
It's your favorite thing.
It's dashes or slashes. Dot
Really?
dots maybe.
Kimberly, you love commas.
And then only if it's in a run-on sentence.
The amount of
There's
commas I
5
have to
commas in
delete
this
from-
one sentence. How is that possible?
The amount of breaths I've had to take while thinking about it.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
All right,
biggest
pick
mistake so
the top
far.
biggest mistake.
Oh,
And who hasn't received a loot box yet? Has everybody got a loot box?
I think
of some kind?
everyone's got one now. I think. Yeah.
That's
I've
what I
not
wanna make
gotten
sure.
a loot box.
You got a snack box.
Yeah, you can
You
eat
get a
food.
bronze snack pet box.
I
You
don't know
get
what
yourself
that
a tasty little snack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I brought one downstairs. Is that the same thing?
Now you're allowed to
your tasty snack.
I didn't realize
I
you were
brought
allowed to eat.
chocolate eggs.
Oh, not nice.
Oh, that's the best kind of
Wait,
snack.
which kind? Let me see.
Hibby brought them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I can't buy those because I eat them all in one sitting.
I want to know what the poundage on this bag is.
Yeah.
Donut. Yeah, this is a tough one.
This is a tough
Adrian, let
one.
me give you. Adrian needs a box. He's going to get. I gotta give him something good here.
Ugh, I want to change my answer.
You can't.
Wait,
It's
I
in
didn't
chat now.
I don't know. I'll come up with a box for you for something for a dweller in chat.
Oh, I missed it. It's a main donut. I don't know.
I had a really hard time with this one.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is. Oh, I put the same one as Boz. Yeah, I think it's.
All right, well, donut underestimating Carl. Linders, what do you got?
I switched it. Carl underestimating Donut.
Oh, Carl underestimating donut.
Because I do
Got
think
confused there.
when I was first thinking about it, I was like, Donut's like really skeptical, but I actually think that from the get go, Donut like innately trusts Carl. So then I
Mhm.
switched it to Carl really underestimating Donut, because he doesn't he doesn't put much thought into her ability. Like he sees her as being strong. And then like as like she's like really revealing herself and like her capabilities, that's when he starts to be like, oh, okay, she actually has benefit. And so I think that's why I switched it. But I also I look at the biggest mistakes so far and I'm like, they don't really trust the AI system. Like rushing into the room, they don't do that too often. They actually like sit there and think it through and come up with a plan. Ignoring subtle hints, like we've already been over that. I don't think that's really there. And there have been a couple of panic-driven decisions, but not too many that have like been a huge mistake. So this is a hard one.
Yeah, it's tough.
I had a hard time with this one.
Yeah, I can be quick on my one, so Boz can probably elaborate on it more. But I think like the rushing into the room, like the situation with the goblin babies, but that's also kind of like it's
But
kind of
they
like
pop
a
it out.
it's kind of like a panic-driven thing as well, because they're like, well, we have to kill it, right? We've got to do it. Let's just go and do the thing. And it kind of, I mean, it worked, but it kind of like backfired on an ethical level, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, but was that really panic-driven?
No, I was just saying it's like it's rushing into a room / kind of panic-driven because they had to do the thing, right? So they came up with a solution to solve it quickly.
I would disagree that that was a panic decision. I think
Yeah,
they
they
had the
sat
plan
there and
to
thought that
throw the
through.
bomb into the room.
Yeah.
Which
That's
that's
true.
my point on why rushing into the room was my. I think there's only like 2 mistakes he made so far, and that was the first trap he fell into when he opened up the wrong door to the I forget what the goblins called their trap room. Was it just
what was it?
the training guild?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
the training guild. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that one, and then bombing the goblin babies, because I think the only time really underestimated or maybe overestimated or really had any kind of conflict with Donut was at the very beginning when he's like, all right, well, you go this way, I'm going to go this way. There's a point, and I might have read too far, so I don't know if this came up yet, but there was a point where he's telling Donut to start using her claws more, to try to level the claws up.
Nope, you're good.
Yep.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the Hoarder battle, I think.
But wait,
Yeah.
wait, are we saying that bombing the babies was a mistake?
He didn't want to do that.
Yeah, but that's more like not understanding the situation versus rushing into it.
Well, I'd say he rushed into that room without looking around that there was a bunch of babies in there. He just throws the bomb right into that room.
Yeah, but that was the plan.
That was the
He
plan.
wasn't rushing into it.
Well, but it's not. Yeah, it's like it's not literally rushing into it, but it's like he kind of rushed into the situation / the room because they just fucking threw a bomb in there and didn't scope it out, right?
Yeah, it wasn't look in the room first, then throw a bomb. It was just open the door, throw a bomb, close the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and we got. Okay. Kimberly, you got Carl's POV.
I think that this plays on maybe trusting the system too much. I think that what I want to say is that I think that Carl thinks he knows the system more than he actually does. I think that his assumption that he knows because he's got experience playing games, that he knows how this is gonna play out always. And what he doesn't anticipate is aliens from universes that like we've not even fathomed yet, and an AI that is so much more advanced than like our world even knows about. And so I think that his biggest mistake so far, is that what this was called so far?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, biggest mistake.
His biggest mistake so far is assuming that he knows ultimately. Like, I think that like, and I want you to know, I also believe that Carl's instincts are so wildly important. I think they've gotten him very far, but like I also think that like he doesn't check himself enough to be like, oh yeah, like my whole world is still always yet to be rocked. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say because, like, you know, then again, it gets to a point where it's like, oh yeah, I know fucking nothing. But yeah, that is what I think his biggest mistake so far is, because I think that the Goblin Babies was his first real shakeup, which it was like the first thing to like learn that like, oh fuck. It was like one of his bigger first oh fuck moments. So yeah, if I had to go within yours, I guess trusting the system.
Trusting the system. Okay. Well, Kylie, you have donut trusting donut.
Yeah, mine's not really an answer because I cheated. But like, I mean, if I had to pick one of these answers, I would probably pick the system as well, because based on like same answer, like he didn't realize like, oh wow, it can really do whatever it wants at this point. But my donut, underestimating donut, I mean, Boz's point of like using the claws, like they both know she has the highest stats. So like Carl's not underestimating her. She's like got the highest stats, but she's like won't do anything because she doesn't want to.
Yeah.
She's scared to get hurt. She said.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've never been hurt before. I'm scared to get hurt.
Exactly. And like, you know, she's the strongest and she's the smartest, but it's like, yeah, she only does her magic missile for a long time or whatever.
And also like maybe it's the apocalypse. Like we're all gonna get hurt in the apocalypse.
Yeah, like girl, you got the highest stats.
You've got the highest stats, like yeah, but like also she's got the lowest constitution by a ton. So like she's a glass cannon.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
All right. I am going to give Kimberly and Kylie and Lindsay 100 points. I like your guys' arguments.
Nice.
Power.
New achievement, Master Debaters.
It's actually just masturbators for when
Masturbators.
Just masturbators.
It's just
masturbators.
Reward.
New
Lindsay's moment of
achievement.
silence.
Culture.
So now I'm gonna put the ball in your guys' court for just a moment here. I'm going to ask what you guys want to do next. I can do a nice little wrap real quick of one last question that'll give us speculation. Or would you guys? Is there anything you guys wanted to discuss that we didn't go over? There's so much about this book that you might find super interesting and maybe like, oh, Jim didn't fucking talk about this. So,
God damn it, Jimmy.
Yeah. What's up, Lenders?
Okay, so I kind of brought it up earlier. What do you guys think will be Carl and Donut's classes?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I know some people probably already know. I
Yeah.
don't.
I remember what I thought at the moment.
Yeah.
I can remember, unfortunately.
I mean, Carl definitely feels like a barbarian, doesn't he?
Totally.
Like,
I thought
Yeah.
like a pugilist of some sort.
Yeah.
Like I
Monk
thought that it was
type
gonna be
thing.
like a bare knuckle brawler.
Yeah.
I think that he's gonna be a bare knuckle brawler.
Mhm.
Like I did. Like,
Well, what's
the monk and the barbarian together?
with the bombing elements and the engineering skills, I think he has a little bit more to offer.
Right? He's got a bit of an artificer. in
Okay.
there.
True.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was like a barbarian artificer multi-class.
Multi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And Donut's definitely a wizard, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like
I would say
she
Donut's
just-
more of a bard just because of her charisma.
Or a sorcerer, maybe.
you know what?
Yeah, sorcerer.
didn't-
I didn't take-
fantastic.
I didn't
was
account
like
for the
the
charisma. I was
Demon
just thinking
Deloitte.
she's doing spells, but you're right. The charisma's
Yeah.
like
Charisma
already
and
helped them out
intelligence. Her
immensely.
intelligence is
Yeah, her interactions with
Super high.
Bosco protectors and the goblins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because
Good
I
call.
mean,
Because-
like I guess wizard would lend to intelligence too.
Well, it's different because they've separated the way that you cast spells. Like it's only intelligence for spells, whereas charisma is used to be the face. Like it's used just for, social interactions. And so, like to say that like it can't be like the mesh of her abilities, in my opinion, probably would be closest to sorcerer, just
Mhm.
because like she uses charisma to charm people.
Yeah. And magic missile
hard.
too is sorcerer. I know it's a couple others too, but
Mm-hmm.
that's a sorcerer spell.
What about you, Kylie?
No, I agree. Yeah. I definitely thought barbarian for
Yeah.
Carl at first, but yeah, the artificer idea definitely makes sense with his bomb building skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'm curious what classes are options
Yeah.
when it
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. All right.
That
like
when we get to that part, I'm really excited to talk about what class we think we'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
Like,
two.
Yeah, it's-
the amount
gonna-
of words
we
I
can
might
watch
be
the
able to
bottom
use is gonna be
review.
so crazy.
It's
Well, then we get to the races as well.
oh.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, that'd
Right.
be like it's gonna be interesting to talk to people about if they want to change their race or not.
Yeah.
I just
There's
like
some
I don't
ideas.
know. I feel like they're sticking with it. I think they're gonna stick with human and cat.
Yeah.
I think so
Okay.
too. Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't imagine
Alright.
that they're gonna change.
I mean, yeah. Could you really see
Yeah.
Donut wanting
Yeah.
to change from a cat? Like,
Oh
how
yeah,
she
no,
talks about
Donut's
herself.
100% staying a cat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She is way, way, way into herself to
Yeah.
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 change that.
I don't know if I want to like breach like a whole topic about this, but I just want to mention a part that I thought was really entertaining to me. And it's this moment that happens like right towards the end, right towards chapter 21, where Goblin Lorelei has just done meth and is doing a sexy dance up towards Carl. And she's like, "Hey, big boy, want to have a good night?" And Princess Donut's like, "This isn't a monster, like, girl, this isn't a monster fucking story." And like, it was like in that moment, I feel like it was like so much Donut breaking the fourth wall for us to be like,
Hmm.
this
Yes.
isn't it. Like, that's Matt Dinneman telling us, like, guys, this isn't a monster fucking story. You're not gonna be scared. And
I didn't notice that. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so like I really enjoyed that part. And so that's the only note I took that I wanted to talk about tonight.
I like that.
really
Nice.
like
It's a
that
good one.
part that
That's a good one.
Donut goes like, she's like, because she talked him in there and she's all like hot on meth, and she's just like, "Want to go for a ride, big boy? It'd be great to have sex with somebody I don't have to eat right after."
I know.
That's right. It's so fucked.
And then for like Donut just to be like, this isn't that this is not that kind of story.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
it was just, I don't know.
She does
it's
make
cleverness
a
in my
similar
highlight.
comment later down the line that it's past 21, so I can't bring it up, but
Mhm.
that I flagged as well. That's like a very
Yeah.
similar vein.
Save it for the fanfic.
That's right.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Anyways, yeah.
Well, thank you. Anybody else have anything else that we missed that you guys want to bring up? Because those were both awesome.
Yeah.
I love
I
those.
don't think I've got anything. No.
Okay. All right, now it's time for our predictions. Then, who is most likely to die next?
Oh shit. Hmm.
It's hard to do this when I've read as far as I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just by story writing and stuff like that, and I mean, I guess they did put a bomb in a rat.
I was gonna say I'm curious to see how Frank and Maggie play out.
Mhm.
They're the first like true enemies that they've encountered.
Yeah.
Like that aren't
Mhm.
like a part of the original game,
Yeah.
right? They were
Yeah.
callers as well.
Hmm.
They're an enemy that could potentially follow them deeper into the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that
Okay.
for what I remember, how I felt up until 21 is that I think that they don't know who dies next. Like it's still just too fresh. It's just the two of them, and I can't imagine that it's either of them. So I think, who said it in chat? A boss. Like I agree with the next thing that would
Yeah.
be the next thing to die would be a boss.
Yeah.
Because right now
Gotta get them masks.
we're growing in love for these two.
Or like a goblin or a rat in the
Yeah,
hall,
just a random
right?
mob.
Mhm.
I don't
They're
think
on their way to Yakima, so I can't wait to see what they find out east.
Yakima.
It could be
I
the
know.
lava llamas, right? The lava llamas.
Yeah.
That was
Lava
a cool monster. I thought was like they were lucky. They were lucky not to run into one of those. I think. Well,
Jimmy,
can't
can I
step
put a
on lava,
request in
right?
for next game, for next book chat for something for us to come back to, which is
Yeah.
I would like to talk about like the commentary on the bosses of this level. By the end,
Okay.
like because I think that there's like something so specific about level 1 bosses, and to us, the viewer, kind of thing. And so like I wanted to make sure that like I don't know, and I can talk to you privately about it without trying to spoil too much because I'm talking in half words right now, but I think there's something really spectacular about the bosses of the first level that stand out against. I guess I've only gone to bosses of book 3, so like that stand out differently. So yeah.
Okay.
was
Okay.
gonna
We can circle
try.
back. Circle back.
I got a question about prediction for people, if that's allowed.
Mhm.
Do we think that B is in the dungeon?
Oh yeah, I'm
That's
waiting
a
for
good-
B to pop
I
up.
like
Yeah.
for the story, I think yes, but like
Mhm.
just what we know about her, no. I don't
Yeah.
know, but like for
She's
the
so far
story,
away, so I feel like it's gonna be way down the line.
Mhm.
yeah.
And
Mine's
it's gonna be
been,
like
like,
we've
the-
just forgotten about her.
Mine's like the time aspect of it all, and he mentions what time it was
That
where
she was sleeping, right? He said
Yeah.
she
It
was
was like
She
it
was
was
in
like 5
Bahamas.
a.m. in the Bahamas, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Um,
it's gonna be like some funny story, like she was like fucking this guy on the beach or something.
exactly
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I think that this is going to be the game of it all. I think that for me, that nothing is off limits right now. I think that like this kind of goes back to where I thought this was like kind of Carl's like maybe mistake, is that I think that like there's no way to know because we have aliens giving us the ability to not feel pain in our feet when we're like walking on hot
Mhm.
ground. Like we don't know what like to think like already our minds are too small to even like fathom what's available to us.
Mhm.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Yeah. It's definitely the first question I have.
I
when
don't
first-
think I don't think she'll be in the dungeon because of where they vacation. Was it Aruba?
Bahamas.
Bahamas. I don't think it's the large enough to get a stairwell.
But they
That's
did
what
say
Ooh.
in smaller areas that they would populate more doors, or not more
There's
doors, but like
population done.
it wasn't as spread out in a smaller populated area.
Ah.
They kind of
This is where
explained
the
that.
I guess.
clusters of survivors are, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I feel like also the
Yeah,
AI
it's really
might
helpful.
assist in her keeping her alive to
Mhm.
to
That's
to
yeah.
views.
I don't trust that.
To
Yeah.
just
The
fuck with
alien
it.
at all.
Yeah, the fun
Yeah.
little love interest.
Yeah.
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 Well, I too
Um,
think that like it's like gonna cause like a choice for Donut, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, are you gonna stick with Carl or are you gonna go with B?
Mhm. Oh, that was one thing I was gonna.
Oh.
That reminds me that reminds me of something I did think of today. It's just like, I think it was after the Frank thing where Donut's talking about how like she saw Carl looking for apartments that could allow pets.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That was so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime he's
Yeah.
like sweet about Donut in the past, I was like in break sport. I'm like,
Mm.
Yeah.
and
He was gonna catnap her.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You're just gonna catnap her.
She
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
catnapping.
And
Mhm.
he's like, there's no way B's dad would have let that
Yeah, he's a lawyer, so
Right.
it wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
He's,
Yeah.
he's a big lawyer out of Yakima.
Yakima, that's right.
Sorry, it just really tickles me. Okay, just like it's my one local. Like you can tell that the narrator is not local.
Yeah.
Out of Yakima.
Yeah.
Sorry, I grew up nowhere near Washington. I knew it was Yakima because talk about the wine from Yakima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
But
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I just thought that was interesting because I clocked it. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Yakima, Puyallup, Snook,
Yeah.
Squim, they're like one of the most.
All of the very like the indigenous names around here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of hard names to say.
Oh
Took me forever to get Enumclaw correct, either too.
Squamish.
Yeah.
A lot of
Because-
niches, a lot of snow somethings.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. I hope we get B. That's how I feel. Like I just like, and I say this like maybe because I'm like a female who has read a lot of smut in my life, and I'm just like saying, and this is what I think is interesting about a male writer, and like in modern like romanticy, in modern romanticy, is that like, and like I made that joke about like I brought up the part about like the monster fucking, but like sincerely, like I was talking to all my female friends about this, and I'm like, it's weird because I keep waiting for the love interest to be introduced, and that's like, and I'm finding it, I enjoy it this way. Like I really like I said, the game master part of my brain is being so tickled that we're talking about this in a way that is just like we're playing a video game and no romance options have been opened yet, and so like. But I do, as a woman, I'm like, hey, she sounds hot. Like, let's go, Carl. Get it. And
So like to like your point too, Kimberly, like I think, like I said, B is gonna show up way down the road. We're gonna stop talking about her. We're not even gonna be thinking about her anymore, and she's gonna pop up. And she's gonna be this badass chick that's made it through 8-10 levels and just be so fucking cool.
Here's
because she's made it that far as well. And I'm just like, I'm just
Also-
like waiting for this badass chick to just show up, and then she's just like constantly cheated on Carl.
I just want to mention she's 27, maybe. Like he's 27.
Yeah.
And they're living in Ballard. Like honestly, good luck, guys. Because like 27 in Ballard is so horny. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows if you live here, locals pop off. Like 27 in Ballard, you're making out in the bars. Am I right, Lindsay?
I was 27 in Ballard.
Am I right, Kylie?
I was 27 in Ballard.
Yes.
Yeah, Boz.
I was not 27 in Ballard.
Neither.
Just saying,
I was-
we all been there except for Tom.
I was 27 in Bromley, Virginia.
Okay.
Probably
whatever.
sounds like
you
goes
came
off.
over shortly after, sir. Yeah. Anyways.
So that was
Okay.
just last
Like,
weekend for
and-
you guys then.
Yeah.
Well, it's like also like, do you
Being
remember being
27?
27 and having
Mm.
like a breakup? Like, it doesn't just like go away sometimes. And like, like in the dungeon moving, like 5 days till your first, or imagine being fresh off of a breakup in a dungeon. Like, I'd be thinking about my ex for a while because I guess I'm a psychopath, but that's probably why.
I mean,
I have no good reason other than like, yeah, survival and exes. So
I mean,
There
she
you go.
cheated on him, so he has some resentment.
Mhm.
But we'll see how time heals the
We-
wounds, maybe.
yeah.
At this point, we know about 2 guys and 1 girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, and the
Oh, yeah.
comment.
And by the way, I do not want them getting back together. I'm not rooting for B. I'm
Devil's
just rooting for
threesome.
drama.
Hold on, just
Um,
to add to that, like there's another comment that Donut says on top of that when she mentions the woman, and she's
Yeah.
like, it's like Carl, why are you upset? Like you watch the 2 women on your
Oh, yeah.
iPad all the
Yeah.
time while they're cleaning
Yeah.
each other. I'm like,
While
oh my
they're
god,
cleaning each other.
yeah,
And then she's
They were
like,
rolling
"Did they-"
around cleaning each other, is what they said.
And then she poses the question, so B did this in front of you with the other woman, would it be okay? Because you already watch it? You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's so funny. But I just heard like her saying cleaning each other. I'm like, fuck me, that's gold.
Because he's
Yeah.
because of cats
Yes,
licking each other.
Yes.
yeah,
yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
Get it?
Yeah, I was like.
yeah.
Thank you for explaining the joke.
That's why she's here.
You're welcome. It's because they were going down on each other, Lindsay.
Ugh. Don't tell Lindsay,
What?
she's too innocent.
I thought they were just licking each other.
Right.
All right, guys, it's getting raunchy now, just like the book. Anyway, if you guys want to read the book, we highly recommend it. You could say you heard it here first
That's
to go
right.
read Dungeon Crawler
From Tom.
Carl, and then you could
And-
join us March 30th,
And
where we will talk about the other half of Book 1.
Yeah.
That's where we're going to discuss it. So
Hell
you can come
yeah.
join us in the chat,
Anything is
Um,
possible.
or who knows, maybe you might be a special guest on here and discuss it with
Lindsay,
us.
mark
Maybe.
the points.
Oh, points.
Yes,
I
it
think
was
you got
my
100
total.
more points from
Who did?
Ricario. I did.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Like,
who's giving out those points?
He got a loot
He got
box.
it in a gift box.
Yeah, he
he
got the
got to
ability
give it
to.
to somebody, and he gave it to
Oh.
me. Suck
It
it,
was a-
everybody.
It was a chat loot box.
okay. With that in mind,
Thanks, Adrian.
I'm at 500. Boz is at 900.
Damn.
Kimberly is at 600. Kylie's at 500, and Tom is at 300.
That doesn't seem right
Man.
at all.
You're like, wait a
That
second.
doesn't seem right. Maybe the AI was a little biased against Tom.
Yeah. I just I've given up the feet pics or something.
Oh, you guys didn't have
You
to
haven't
submit
been
those before stream?
taking care of your feet.
You got real loot boxes, so.
That's
You got
fair.
a real loop.
All right, guys.
Cool. Well, that was fun.
Well, thanks for tuning in. That's all I have on my end. That was my program.
Oh, perfect. Jimmy, that was
great.
So,
awesome,
Such
dude.
a
here's
good
what you
job,
can talk
Jimmy.
about.
Yeah.
We can talk about.
That was super
Yeah,
fun.
you did a great job.
Yeah, thanks, Jimmy.
You did such a good job. That was
Let's
so
rate the
much
show
fun.
like it was a floor on the dungeon. How'd it go?
Like,
Oh,
100.
okay. If I
100%.
was the floor in the dungeon,
No.
Okay.
If my performance of guiding this along was a floor in the dungeon, how do we do?
I mean, I barely
Views
survived.
1 trillion.
Mhm,
5
we had
million.
it wasn't gooey enough.
that gooey.
Yeah, normally
It's
when
really
you.
hard to count down
I
from
know,
a
it
trillion.
should be gooier.
A Jimmy dungeon
Gooey
floor would have way more
1.4
touches.
trillion.
Get a
I know.
pickle. Come on, get a pickle. Slop on it a little bit. Give us some wet mouth.
I wish I could. I will show you my feet,
He just paid them.
but I gotta go.
I gotta
Love
go.
you guys.
Okay. No worries. We'll get out of here.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Mhm.